You guys
There
hear
we
me?
go. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, looking clean. Ian, did you get a haircut or something?
Not, I mean, a while ago, but I couldn't find a fucking hat. I look like
Oh,
shit.
maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I'm used to seeing you in a hat. Maybe that's what it is.
I look like I fucking styled my hair with some other man's semen.
No, it's looking good, looking good. And Devin's always the good looking one, right?
That's right.
Always the one shaking the tail off with a stick, all burial groupies.
I wish.
Burial, just like Dennis said on his interview. What groupies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did say it, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd you like that clean ass Dennis shout out?
I liked it. It was super cool. Fucking Dennis is the
Yeah.
man. Fucking
Yep.
All those
severe.
guys were.
Yeah, they were fucking. They're all characters, dude. And you mentioned something several weeks ago in one of your episodes about who's the best drummer? What drummer got you in? And Seth is the one who got me into severe torture. Because when they played Millvale there, that show you first saw us at, we I was standing like right next to the drum set watching him play, and he was a young and wiry dude, and he had those blasts going on, and he had groove in the blast. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but it was just like this is fucking awesome, you know?
Yeah, the reason we got into severe torture too, me and my brothers, is because we were already Centurion fans. And we saw that Seth and Patrick, that was the band they left, and they went to severe torture for some Centurion. So like, well, shit, it's got to be good. And I remember when I heard it, I was like, oh, it sounds nothing like Centurion, but it's like Cannibal Corpse Worship. It's killer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah, it was because of those two guys, Seth and Patrick, why we checked the band out. So
yeah, yeah. They're fucking awesome. I mean, I didn't hear about Centurion until after I discovered severe torture, but and
that's a
I
lot of people. Yeah, because severe torture is funny. They got way more popular than Centurion did.
yeah, and I've always been like, oh, I should check out Centurion or Knox. And since I started watching the dog, it's just, you're fucking pushing the Centurion all the time. It's like, all right, time to check it out.
Yeah,
But
when you're repressing them, definitely getting them
I got
because
a
I
I
never
got
Yeah,
even
a
got them.
I got a
you,
backlog of Hell's Headbangers CD. I got
the Tish represses.
yeah. I'm gonna close
Yeah.
that. Sorry, it's my dog. Want to see my dog? Come here, Loki.
Speaking of those Centurion represses, yeah, actually, it's Rob Rob the guitar player. Hell yeah, that's your dog.
Yeah, I have three total, but that's Loki. He's the newest, and he likes people.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got cats too, but they're camera shy on
Do
everything
they get
else.
along with the dogs?
Oh yeah, yeah, they
Yeah.
do. It's fucking scary.
Can I go
They
get them out?
just they there was a little tense moments here and there, but they get along and they are are
Cat wants
just
to come
close it,
in.
just close it.
Cat wants to come in.
So they like to hang out with the cats, and the cats curl up with the dogs,
Mhm.
sleep on the bed or hang out with us. It's really weird, but it works.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking once they get used to each other, that's usually the way it goes. A lot of times,
Yeah.
they know each other long enough.
Everyone said, "Oh, your dogs are gonna fucking rip those cats apart." And it's like,
No,
no, not at all. You know.
had dogs
I
for
wonder
just
how
about
sometimes a
everything.
lot of dogs do it a lot. Just because, dude, like our cats, like they have their claws, dude. If they hit you, especially our cat Snake, dude, he could rip you open, literally.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
They
so I
usually,
mean,
I mean, the dogs they put their snout in and they get fucking whacked once or twice. That's about it. They
yeah,
don't
that's you
want
think they back down because that shit
right.
fucking hurts. I mean,
Yeah.
if they when I accidentally like pick them up and they like if they like slide down that claw, I mean, it cuts you open, literally.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
My old dog, when we got him when he was a puppy, we had another cat named Sausage. And
Sausage.
yeah, smacked my dog right in the face. Had a claw in his face. He was just like, hmm. He was an idiot. My dog
Yeah,
was an idiot, but he was the best thing in the
yeah.
world.
What did he at least learn?
No, no. But he
You go
never
back.
hurt the cat. He would just want to play with him and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. He was
yeah,
a little puppy. I mean, he couldn't even jump
yeah,
on a
yeah,
couch.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but Sausage was just like a fat, big old fat cat.
Yeah, if he gets too close, you think he get too close, he's gonna warn you, he's gonna whack you. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
but my dog was an idiot. He just didn't care. I mean, my dog used to drink my booze,
Drink your
knock
booze.
it over and drink it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So,
Did
but yeah.
did he ever get hammered then? Because I'm sure
No,
somebody
no,
out there.
no. He actually, maybe he did, but I was probably too drunk to realize. But we'd have huge parties at my house, and he would jump on the freaking picnic tables and eat everything. He would he was eating glass. I'm like, what? The dog was indestructible. It was indestructible.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was friggin' a puppy, and he can outdrink anybody, and he could eat everything. I was like, holy fuck! But he passed away.
Yes,
What?
dude.
June?
You know damn well there's some knucklehead out there at a party or something that like got his dog drunk. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
Oh yeah.
I know people who used to get their dogs high. I'm like, oh,
That's just mean, you know. Like
yeah.
occasionally you blow a hit in a cat's face. They like it. They like cannabis for some reason, but you know,
I think it's catnip.
I don't go out of my way to get the
Yeah.
cats
No.
high. You know,
I don't even want to
more
give my
for
dog
me.
booze, but the damn thing would knock my stuff over and drink it. I'm like, you bastard. Strawberry daiquiris, whatever I'm drinking. I'm like,
Speaking of weed, man,
jeez.
jeez.
Ah.
You guys got hammered with that freaking snow too?
Oh, dude, 21 inches here.
Dude, when I went outside, I thought I was going to see a Both running around in his undies. It's straight up battles in the north up in this bitch.
Yeah, it was pretty cold, cold and grim, dude. I wouldn't see any of those skinny motherfuckers outside shoveling.
I was out there shoveling, and I had a good picture for Black Metal album cover right there.
Oh, I went out with a snow thrower. We got one. It's an electric thing. It's kind of like a snowblower, but
That's your shovel.
just for the deck and so path for the dogs off the deck. And I went out there, and man, I am out of shape. I almost had a fucking heart attack out there. I was like, because I had a big park on. I was like, I'm not going to be fucking cold whatsoever. So I was entirely suited up. But lifting up the goddamn snow thrower, which is about 40 pounds, not super heavy, but you can't just go right into the root of the snow. You got to layer it off, and it's like, oh,
That's
fuck.
why you got to pay somebody to do it.
I know. I was
Dude,
like,
the thing is like if I was an actual YouTuber like people claim, again, to me a YouTuber is somebody that creates content. I don't create content. I just advertise for a company and I sit there and talk shit. That's not creating content. Anybody and their mom can turn on the camera and talk shit.
right.
And I just do it because it's a personal brand, and then the personal brand brings awareness to the company, right? But
Yeah.
dude, if I wanted to create content, think about how many views this would get. You guys watch the channel. If I dressed up like a Both, put up face paint on like black metal, bullet belts, and in my fucking undies, shoveling my snow, and I record that as a video, I guarantee you that thing would get fuckloads of views.
That's 10K hits.
Yeah.
Bottom
Easy.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it, dude.
Speedos.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fucking invested in the Dead by Dog shit. I love the fucking I love the shit that comes out as a
Yeah.
result of I loved going on other people's other death metal things and like there'll be some fucking band that'll say "Dog owns it," of course. Like third comment down, it's like
they all
yeah.
use, yeah, they all, dude. But you text me the end. You use the lingo on your wife too.
Oh yeah, I did. The other day she's like, "I can't believe you just said it." I'm like, "Said it and meant it, brah brah." And then I'm like, "Oh shit," you know.
Because dude, yeah, I've used a couple lines on Lindsay too that she knows I use on the channel, and dude, it pisses her off. She hates when I use the lingo.
Check my back catalog.
Yeah, I've done exactly. I have done that, dude. Yeah, when she didn't know about something, she's like, "You didn't tell me about this." Like, check my back catalog.
Well, fucking, we got the fucking we
The
got
records
the
in?
serials. We got the records, and
Yeah.
we opened a bigger box, so we're opening a smaller box.
And then
Okay.
there's another box.
It was
Yeah.
two of the same box. It was just because I actually I did those myself. It's just the 5 inner boxes in one big box, 2 boxes, right? 100 LPs.
Yeah. You're supposed to
Yeah,
keep
so we end
30
up
of them,
sending them all.
remember?
What's that?
You were supposed to keep 30 of them.
Yeah, but the reason we didn't is because we already hit the repress button on it because
Right.
everybody was asking, and so we did. So since we're doing that, and now because that press, so people know that missed out because as you're going to show these, the repress will be it'll be a different color vinyl, a different color this time. I forget. Chase chose the color, and then the first 100 will be on picture disc with the same outer cover, and then they're all going to have the Japanese obi strips too. So
Oh,
that way the pressing is different than the first pressing. But because initially when I asked you, Devin, like we didn't talk about doing a repress, and then we talked about it, and Chase is just like, you know what, dude, this is just fucking stupid. It's like was like, why wouldn't we repress? He's like, this is the first record we've ever done a 500 quaddy where it was sold out in pre-order.
That's amazing.
And what do you guys think about that? You guys are the
I want
first
to thank
band.
everybody for doing that.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
you
dude,
guys.
you guys are the first band in Hell's Headbangers history, which of a 500 pressing. Like, don't be wrong. Like, there was albums like with a picture disc, like the Exploding Zombies, Desecration, just the 100 picture disc sold out in pre-order. We've had that. But as far as the entire 500 LPs, all of them accounted for in pre-order. Yeah.
Exploding zombies, right? The
So,
fuck
so like the picture disc version of that, there was only 100. Those sold out in pre-order. But I mean, like the Burials, they're all gone. Like we were asking to buy some of your guys' copies, and that's when C-Dog was like, well, why don't we just repress? He's like, this is stupid. He's like, people are even asking for it now. He's like, it's already gone. It's not even out yet. He's like, why wouldn't?
Yeah.
It's like, why wouldn't you repress it?
Yeah,
I was
that's
like, all right.
crazy.
I mean, I was like, dude, sometimes, honestly, I'm not I'm an okay businessman. Like I give myself a C minus at best. I'm not the best of thinking it. I'm just like, I don't know. I got my copy. We put it out. What the fuck? You know what I mean? As opposed
Right.
to, oh, just hit a repress button. That's what a smart businessman would do. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, I mean, Dog did it this time. He just fucking pulled the trigger on the repress. It's like, yeah, we weren't gonna have any fucking problem with it.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, I did tell
so
him that, but that my input was that I was like, okay, if we are going to repress it though, I was like, let's do the first 100 on picture disc this time because I wanted to do originally the first 100 on picture disc the first time,
yeah,
that pressing. But the only reason I had asked because we already had a bunch set up, like the desecration, the exploding
all right.
zombies, the malignancy, and Dog hates those 100 picture discs just because they're expensive to do and historically they don't sell as well. And dude, they're like 25, $30 a pop to make.
Oh,
Like we only
wow.
mark them, dude, we only mark them at $5. So if you see they're $30, then that one costs 25. For example, we repress Mortal Decay, Sickening
Mhm.
Erotic Fanaticism. It's at press. That repress as well will have the Obi strips, and the first time it's gonna be a double picture disc. And I think we have to sell them for like $37 because it's a
Holy
double
shit.
picture disc with the gatefold cover. So I was like, dude, these fuckers are $32 cost, homie.
Shit.
That's a lot. I missed out
Maybe
on
they
the
won't fuck it up. Like,
I
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
out on the Mortician gatefolds. By the time I was even looking at it, it's sold out. Like,
Mhm.
motherfucker, dude.
yeah.
Fucking people are on it. But I
Yeah.
can only thank viewers of Dead by Dog
Yeah.
enough. I can never thank them enough for buying everything
We'll thank them in
that was put
person
out
if they
next
go
to
to the
us.
show because
Yeah,
they're
if you go to
definitely
That's
Dead
coming.
by
right.
Dog 2, we'll hang out, we'll sign your shit if that's what you want, we'll drink beer, we'll smoke pot.
I'll drink beers.
I'll smoke
You,
pot.
do you guys have do you guys have a plan then? What you're planning on doing for what time you're coming down? So that way, just people know because they'll ask.
Yeah,
Thursday.
we're coming Thursday, and we're gonna try. We're gonna talk about this with you. I don't know if you want to edit this up, but we're gonna see if we could do our shopping like a day early
Yeah.
to avoid the crowds. Go in there
Oh,
right.
you probably could. I mean, like if you get down on Thursday, the only thing is now, and I forget who's all playing over. Did he announce it? But Baxter told me. I
Yeah, he
forget
did
what
the
he.
free the
Yeah,
free
he's got a
show.
pre-show. He's
Yeah,
doing a
because we want to
free
try to
pre.
make that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you might
forget. Do you
come up
remember
early for that.
who's the? I don't even remember who the hell's in the lineup.
I don't even know.
I texted him. He didn't tell. I said, "How's it going with Ohio? What's going on?" And he's like, and I said, "I'm gonna bring some Massachusetts weed for you, just like last time." He's like, "Yeah, do it, dude. We're gonna fucking party." you know? And
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, but like
Who's playing?
no info about.
Nah,
yeah,
man, it's just a party.
I
Don't
heard about
worry.
one band I can't say who's
yeah.
playing,
Yeah.
and I, I'm sure it's gonna go ahead. I don't think it's gonna fall flat without no notice. But I mean, we're gonna be there for Dead by Dog anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll fucking go to it.
But I guess he's not doing. I guess his announcing at least for me, it's what the hell you doing? But I guess he's not that off on timing because, dude, even things like Milwaukee Metal Fest, which that's in June, so it's
Mhm.
before our shows. They haven't announced all their bands. They've announced most of them, but they still are announcing some of theirs. So I guess that's kind of like, I guess I just do it super early. That's
Yeah,
the
but I mean,
That's a hype.
that's the way we prefer it. The
Yeah.
go gettingness thing, we want to fucking know. Like, dude, when we used to play Castle Heights, when Danny booked us there from Malignancy way back in like '99, we used to get there like 4 hours early to get parking. We'd find a spot on the sidewalk and just fucking not leave from there and just sit in the van.
Yeah.
Fucking Will from Mortician just sideswiped our whole rental van one day when we were
Oh,
playing.
really?
He's like, "Oh, I hate your truck." I'm like, "Yeah,
That's fine by us.
yeah, it's fine by us."
We'll pay for the damage.
I guess we'll deal with it. Yeah,
He didn't offer to pay, huh?
I don't know, but I was not gonna ask. Oh, hey, by the way, you got fucking rings and fucking muscles and shit like that. Yeah, can you fucking pay for our fucking van? No, I just like, oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
so we're gonna fucking unbox if I can, because you fucking pack these like a motherfucker. There we go. Okay, we did a little bit of pre-work so we wouldn't look like
Sure.
fucking assholes.
Knowing how to use a knife.
You want to grab this box? Considering we got the demon for a mascot, and
Well, we
got
could have used his knife to open
we
this.
could have used his knife. Yeah, big fucking knife. So right here,
Mm-hmm.
got that. You've seen that.
So do you guys still think Dan? Like, what's your take on Danny's opinion? How he thinks that cover sucks?
I love him.
I think it's hysterical.
Yeah.
He's his own person. You know, he's like he won't wear a death metal shirt to a show. He'll just have like a
Where's like,
movie.
dude? Where's Spider Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spidey says. You
Yeah,
know,
that's what he
he's a
does.
fucking character.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
so you can make fun of him all day long for, his beautiful Spider-Man stuff.
yeah.
So you can make fun of our demon all he wants.
Yeah, and we're gonna
At least they're not wearing Spider-Man.
Yeah, and there's no sharks on our album cover.
Yeah.
No
There are
sharks.
no sharks. Yeah, he does have a shark on his cover. Yep.
Here's the fucking blue splatter in honor of
The blue demon.
Barry, the blue burial demon. That's what we're
So
calling
that
him.
was so on that, so people know there's 400 pressed like that, and then the 100 are pressed on black vinyl, and then the next pressing it's just gonna be a different color. Again, Chase chose the color, but I'm not sure. He showed me it, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a while. We all struggled to put this out, and I don't know if you've seen this, but Devin showed me a video where this guy was talking about what's up with the burial reissue, and it was like the artist.
I didn't watch. I saw the video, and I know Eric and Chase watched it. I didn't watch it though, because dude, I don't like because something like that's something I'd have to watch. I would because most stuff on you don't know. I use YouTube every day, but I'm just listening to it while I'm doing emails. So something like that I have to watch. I just haven't had a chance. But I saw that there was a video. But I got the gist of it. Eric said the guy wasn't bitching; he was comparing. I was like, oh, all right.
That's all he was doing.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't bitching needlessly. I just commented on it. I said, we went to press with the materials we had. We didn't have access to the original artwork when we
everything was.
Yeah, it was.
I was pulling teeth to get anything I had just to do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Luckily, I had that artwork in a frame, not the original painting, but I had it in a poster.
Okay.
So I had to get that, and I had to give it to my buddy Angry Johnny, who had the
shout out Angry Johnny, Angry Johnny and the Killbillies. I think they played. My buddy thinks he played out in Youngstown with Angry Johnny years ago.
So I don't know.
It's like
it's bloodgrass. It's like
bloodgrass.
Yeah, that's what he calls it.
Okay.
It would fit. It's kind of like horror punk, kinda. Maybe a little bit horror inspired. A lot of kooky shit.
All the pictures, like the collage, I don't have any band photos. I don't have anything. I had my dad send me some stuff, but
our drummer does
like a couple pictures. That was like
Jamie, the drummer. We are back in contact with him. In fact, after we film this, we're going to go drop off some records at his house. But he's got access to a lot of that stuff, including all the Mourning the Millennium stuff.
And Enlightened with Pain demo,
which we are going to go over soon. We think we have the Enlightened with Pain demo, but I seem to recall us recording over it to get another more space for Enlightened with Pain. So if we got it, it'll be great. It's really.
So there's a possibility you had a recording and you completely recorded over the only recording that existed.
Yeah, just because it was like a demo, and we were like, "Yeah, we got to get our CD out."
Dude, that's the biggest knucklehead move I've ever heard in my life.
I guess so.
That wouldn't be on me.
Well, we're right in the studio. Things are not going well. Like, do you guys want to record over that? Or I was like, oh, let's record over it. So I guess I don't know if I can take soul.
Because dude, with a lot of that stuff, not every time, but dude, a lot of his stuff is like the bands. I mean, they're their own worst critics. So like, this shit sucks. And as a fan, you're like, dude, this shit's great. Like, what are you talking about? Like, there's tons of recordings and demos and shit that I love, and the bands are like, that shit's garbage. Dude, put it this way, even Exhumed, they don't like gore metal. That's why they re-recorded it. I'm like, you guys are fucking deaf. Like, what are you talking about?
They re-recorded that because when I first got that, it sounded fucking thin as fuck. Like the guitars, it sounds like buzzsaws. I can't tell what the guitar.
See, I don't know, dude. I maybe because I heard it so young. I was if it was 99, then I would have been 14. But dude, I love how it sounds because it gives it a charisma. Like it has a sound of its own. Now, again, maybe if I knew more about music and I was an adult, maybe I'm like, yeah, this kind of sounds like shit. But I don't know. It sounds like that's what I love it, man.
Yeah, I mean, different strokes for different folks, but like, fucking, I wanted to like them because I was good friends with dude, still am today to a dude, and actually he's coming with us, I think, to Dead by Dog. Danny, and he was in Exhumed, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they only changed their name because Exhumed from California contacted him, but they were just about done by then anyway. But they were one of the big bands after Putrid Decay and Lacrimator. They were like the next wave of local death metal, and so he was. They used to do a cover of Corporal Jigsaw Quandary.
Oh, okay.
Carcass, yeah, because Necroticism was big when we were getting like
Hmm.
Necroticism was one of my uh, building block albums, but I don't listen to it much because Carcass turned into wankery, and
Yeah.
I like some of Heartwork, but Symphonies of Sickness and Reek, which is the ones of really bad production.
Reek.
Reek.
Yeah, so I tried to listen, and I bought it years ago,
I still
and
love it.
I was like, I can't. I'm a sound cunt because, and only because I want to hear what the instruments are doing, and
Hmm.
it doesn't matter though. Sometimes a demo, like you're saying, sounds fucking great. Sometimes like Grave and Here I Die Satisfied.
Yeah.
You didn't like it. The sound is too thin. I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it for, it doesn't have to sound. People bitch about Chrissy and Ageless Venomous. I love that fight. Everyone's like, I don't like the double bass sound. Sounds triggered. It's like, well, yeah. What the fuck? That's what everybody uses triggers, whether they say or not. But not everyone uses them to cheat. It's just to get the even sound, so you can
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
every sound equally. Every snare drum hit or every bass drum hit. Without that, a lot of times you're not hearing fucking. See, I have my
Happy
fucking.
belated
Was
birthday.
Oh yeah,
oh thanks. Yeah.
birthday dog.
That was what day fuck where we on? That was what, a week and a half ago? 2 weeks ago? Some shit.
Uh,
But yeah, actually it's closer now. It's actually coming up to Lindsay's birthday. Hers is February
happy
3rd.
Oh
birthday.
nice, happy birthday.
Yeah, it's hers is February
Well,
3rd.
cat.
So but that's the
What?
so it's funny because we're going to see Regurgitation on Saturday. It was supposed to be this last Saturday because of the storm.
Yep.
It got postponed for a week. And but it's just, so her birthday will be this coming Tuesday, but that Saturday going to no class to see Regurgitation. It's exactly 2 years ago that I put on my personal first show because my first show was actually for her birthday. I
Oh,
did,
okay.
that's why I thought to put on Dead by Doll Volume One because, dude, I just didn't know what to get her, and it was her 40th birthday then.
Yeah.
So I was like, we've been together fucking at that time like 10, 11 years, and I'm like already got her everything. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just put on a show or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Good idea.
I paid all the bands everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's just like a gift. I'll lose money, right? And then I ended up making money, and I didn't even
Oh
try.
shit. Yeah.
And people for that came out of state. There's a bunch of people. I'm like, you came to. I was like, I was just putting on that event, so so I had an excuse to give my wife something because I didn't know what the fuck to get. And so I
Yeah.
thought it was cool. It's like, well, shit. What if I put on an event and I actually tried?
Yeah. That.
So
I mean, look.
that's what inspired me to do it.
Well, my father's going from South Carolina. He's gonna come on up and check out the show, which is
Yeah,
good.
it's funny. That Ian was telling me yeah, that you guys are all cool. Was he driving separately then? You said South Carolina,
Yeah,
right?
he's from South Carolina.
Yeah. He's flat.
My other brother, because I've got two brothers. One of them, he's doing a lot of work around his house, so if he's gonna come with us. And my other brother lives in, I think, Oregon, and he's flying down
Not
to
the
South.
commie part of
Yeah,
Oregon.
well, maybe.
The north. Everything's
Um,
everything's not commie except
but
for fucking Portland.
he's flying down to my parents' house beginning of the summer, and he stays there for a couple of months, and then him and his
What?
daughter,
Why is your dad interested enough to come to the show?
because he likes metal. He's
No, I
getting
know he
into
likes
that
some, but
death,
not.
man.
I didn't think to that degree. To
Yeah.
Laura, he'll go to an out of
He
state.
wants to say hi to you.
So he has seen the channel.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
Shit, hell yeah.
he supported Devin and us throughout that whole thing. Great dude.
He's
And
got. Well, how old's your dad, Devin? Because our dad's like 70.
Yeah, he's like 70, 69, I think. He'll be
Oh, so
70.
he's like the same. Yeah, he's like the same age. Okay.
Yeah,
he's going to be driving while we get fucked up too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is
'cause
an
that's
important
another good thing, right? He's coming so
We plan on coming to Dead by Dog 2 loaded for bear, ready to
have a couple drinks.
have a couple drinks,
Right.
have a couple pots. How many pots have you
Right.
smoking? You remember that one?
I
You know
ain't
that
smoking
reference?
no pots.
You know that reference, dog? 40-year-old virgin. How many pots have you smoking?
Oh, dude, I was late to the game on that movie. I saw it like years after it came. I mean, growing up, I've seen it like 2.5 times now, but I was super late when I saw it. But yeah, it was definitely pretty funny nonetheless.
Yeah, a lot of people, including some girl at the DMV, said I look like Seth Rogen, you
Uh-huh.
know, and I was like, well, thanks. That got me out of a lot of trouble. But ever since he revealed himself to be a complete fucking political cock, I'm like, yeah, fuck that.
Hey, that's all right. I still get asked if Shannon Doherty's my sister or if I'm related. I'm like,
You know how many Dohertys there
Yeah.
are in the world? It's like as many as there are fucking Irish alcoholics. There's fucking
Hey.
tons. It's not like I'm lying.
That's true. I was a heavy drinker.
Yeah. Look at Dennis. Dennis like, I don't remember the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with
Drinking
him.
too much.
You don't remember any of the shows from back in the day for the most part?
There's a lot of them I don't. So
I do. They kind of blend together, like you're saying, but I
Yeah.
remember specific. I remember Mortician sharing their pizza with us when we were in Springfield. You know,
Mhm.
I remember. I think this is totally up for debate, but I totally think I coined the phrase "the heaviest band in the universe" or "the heaviest band on the planet," because that's how I think I had them introduced that way in Springfield because fucking Mortician.
I heard their fucking House by the Cemetery when it just got released. I was like,
It was so good, dude.
holy
I'm
fuck.
so glad you put out those reissues. I got
Yeah.
them. I got everything that I didn't have, and I'm probably gonna have to go back and get some more on the.
I just
on
bought
the
them all
CD.
at once. But I'm pretty stupid. I didn't read the, 10 for all of them for $100 or
Oh,
whatever it was. I bought them all individual.
yeah.
Let's go. Who
I'm
cares?
still waiting on my Hideous Manglius CD, brah.
Did it ship out, homeboy? What's your tracking say?
Yeah, I gotta check that. It's
Yeah.
because I ordered in October and I ordered with stuff that already came, so I just haven't gotten around to fucking doing it because
You probably never even ordered it.
I did order it. It's on the. I'll have the number. I got the
What
number.
do you
on
mean?
my-
If you place it in October, that means it's lost in the mail, Holmes. If you like, well, how long do you think it's going to take?
Well, I didn't know because it wasn't. It didn't ship till December 19th, so I didn't know what
Ship
happened.
by now, homeboy. Hit me up with that tracking. This sounds like some funny business going on.
Yeah, I will. I will hit you up with that.
Well, just tell me the order number, else, and I'll just search it. Yeah, see what it says.
Yeah, I'll just fucking blame one of the listeners for being a cop.
Dude, that's what I do all. That's what I do all day long is searching order numbers, trackings. I mean, like besides getting orders, that's the other half is emails. Like whenever I'm eating my meals and stuff, it's just searching. Dude, what I search for again, for people that watch, it's like when you email, dude, I don't need essays. I don't even read it. I just skim. I look for order number. Like I plug it in the system. I'm like, all right, let's see what this guy's problems is because it's already going to be wrong item, missing item, or tracking number. So I just skim, and like, what's he asking? Where it is missing this item. Okay, boom, send it out.
Well,
Like
I
don't.
why I was
They'll tell me
waiting
their
too.
whole goddamn history. Yeah, bro. I was listening to Ageless Venomous as I played the order, and I tried a different couple brews. I ordered pizza that night, and then mom came in later. Like this whole life, goddamn history. I was like, dude, I don't need all this. Just order number. What's the problem?
You gotta have customers like me. I don't bug you.
Oh, where's the
straight out?
where's the
Yeah.
album covers that he sent that he
Oh,
included? Yeah, let's get to. So
Oh, fucking son of a bitch.
Jesus.
Well, don't be a dum dum. If there's any extra album covers, that's just packing material from we reuse covers that are sent to us. People ask that too once in a while. Like, what's his yeah, like those are just extra covers that we had.
Well,
like
that's cool. I mean, I'm gonna fucking hang that. This is the two I claimed. This suffocation cover for a boot.
Yes, we got those. We got a bunch of those in, and the guy packed his with covers. Just like we'll have Nuka War now. We had Sarcophago INRI covers from Gray Haze.
I almost shit a solid gold brick when I saw this. I'm like, Imperial Doom album? I'm like, oh, this is fucking great. Do they got an album?
But dude, what the dummies do, like, hey, I got a cover without a record. I'm like, it's at the bottom of it's packing material, you dumbass. Like, what do you think? Like, because what it is, for example, especially because you got boxes full of 50, right?
Yeah.
So as you see, it was triple box. We buy those outer, they're called outer, they're 14 by 14 by 14 U-line boxes that are really thick.
Yeah.
We have to buy those, and it comes in the outer. Yeah, those are the ones we buy, and then it comes through the outer thick manufacturer box. That box goes inside that, and then each box you opened up was the inner box, a triple box. But we don't stop there. I put about a stat, like this, a covers.
Yeah.
It's usually 4 to 6 covers at the bottom, because when a heavy box, when the postman slams it on the ground, it's got that much of a buffer that the covers won't come bent up. That's how you prevent. That's how you prevent damage. Cover. Those covers come banged up, Ian. Those covers look pristine.
Pristine.
Because the dog packed and the dog knows how to pack a record.
That's some go-getter shit right there.
Because you put extra covers.
However, you didn't give us no stickers with that deicide.
No fucking stickers.
They weren't in yet at the time.
Oh,
God,
they just came in.
Okay, I'll let it slide.
We got the magnets now too.
All right,
Ooh,
well,
all right.
You're gonna have to keep a couple for me and this guy.
Looking.
Do you want any of me and Devin's stock of LPs back? I mean, we'll sell them to you if you need some before the repress comes in.
Well, the repress shouldn't be much long now because the repress should be quicker because the lacquers are
But
done. So I saw.
unless they fuck up.
Well, yeah. There is that. Yeah.
Then take their fucking month-long Christmas holiday.
Well,
Jeez.
I thought you guys were practically out though, like because you were saying like it was going to be a squeeze initially because who's getting X amount of copies, etc. Like they
Yeah,
were
well,
giving them.
no, me and him were just agreed on ours. We didn't
Yeah.
care about that, but the other guys we couldn't get a hold of. So that's why I was like, "Ugh," you know.
Yeah, we got the other guys got their we got their records today, and like I said, I'm going to see the
Yeah.
Jamie, the drummer, and we're gonna give him his records, and Nick is either gonna fly up or I'll send it down to him. I know everyone's been waiting for it.
And Nick, I mean, Matt up in he lives up in northern
Northern.
fucking East Bumfuck, Maine now. It took me forever to find that motherfucker. So I got to
Yeah,
What was
contact
it for
him.
him? For example, like him, when was the last time you've seen him?
20 years.
20 years.
Oh shit! That okay? Wow.
20,
Yeah.
20, yeah. Like he
So,
left.
but I've told you I don't do people ugly, so I had to sit there and hunt people down, especially him.
Yeah, we went to an
So-
old
Well, I will
address.
say this, dude. I will though. The thing that usually works out in scenarios like that is, as famous as people are for no goddamn reply. Well, when you owe them something, they sure do email you then.
Oh
Because I
yeah,
can't tell you how many times we put something out like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck? You put this out? I'm on that record." It's like, you email me now. Now
Yeah.
that it's out. Now
Yeah.
that something's owed to you. Oh, okay.
Well,
There's a
people-
famous guy from Cleveland. He'll never email you back. I'm talking like, let's say you're straight up friends with him, right? You got his phone number, no text, nothing. He's known for this, dude. The only time he will reply to you is if you owe him money. So the old saying was because he used to sell on eBay a lot, right? Like records and shit like that, and he had a lot of cool stuff with doubles. Like you want him to reply to you, buy one of his eBay items, and sure as shit, dude, worked like a charm.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you got to think outside the box, and you got to try everything when you're trying to get a hold of people because you got to get through that wall of, the people don't,
But-
hey, wake up, we're
But at
doing
least in
something.
Matt's defense, as soon as I got a hold of him, he replied back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But trying to find the fucker was the difficult thing.
yeah. We went
So-
to the last place we knew he lived in town, and we knocked on the door, and some guy came out who was not him, of course, and was like, "Can I help you?" And I say, "Yeah, we're looking for a dude, metalhead, long hair." And he's like, "Oh, he moved out like 3 years ago to like northern Maine." And I said, "Well, there you go." I said, "Devin, just call information or whatever. Check northern Maine." Sure enough, he narrowed it down,
Yeah, it was kind of easy to find him because he's got like 100 kids.
and he's got
Oh, really?
So just
Like-
look for all the Rogalskis.
and like Polak names are real common around here. So his name is Rogalski. So yeah, how many Rogalskis are in fucking bumfuck northern Maine? Not many, So these are tactics, like stalking tactics we developed back before the internet. Call information, just dial whatever area code you need. You can get somebody's fucking information. It's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I actually never dug that deep into trying to get a. What the fuck is this gayness? Getting
Was it? You gonna have this fruity?
fuck
Fruity
off
Pebbles
and
on?
died. It's emergency alert. What the fuck? You're fucking up my Zoom, homie.
Oh, somebody being kidnapped. It's like, hey, we're fucking talking about metal here. You
Yeah,
can fucking
there's
deal
no
with the
Fruity
kidnapping
Pebbles this
later.
way.
Yeah, fruity pebbles, dude.
Dude, it says it's a snow alert, dude. Only pussies worry about snow. I see it when I go outside.
I drive
Still
it.
there?
I don't even care.
Did
I
you
was-
drive in the storm the other day?
I wanted to. Just to go. My girl's like, "Oh, you got to put it in 4-wheel drive." I'm like, "No, drive my truck. Fishtailing."
Yeah, it's got a Hemi in it, so
Yeah,
of course.
I got a nice truck.
Sounds
man.
nice.
Okay.
I mean, when it's that snowy out, unless you gotta go somewhere, you just don't. It's a pain in the ass, because even if you've done your shit, other people haven't done their, because we live in a society of anti-go-getters, of bums. I like the levels on the fucking on the dog stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
Those are right on top of heads, dude. I like when I set up the membership thing is I was out at my brother Craig's house, the one I did Hellcast with,
Yeah.
those past episodes, and he's like, "Well, there could be tiers," because I thought it was just gonna be one package. I was like, "Oh, whatever." I was like, "All right, well, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3." He's like, "Well, you can name them." I'm like, "What do you mean name them?" Just step by. He's like, "So I give it names like such and such funny." I'm like, "Okay," and I just right off the top of my head, the bum package, the ham and
Yeah,
egg.
that's fucking funny. If you notice, I sent you an email a few days ago, or a text a number of days ago, and I'm like, I got suggestions for the fucking levels, and you're like for the top level it was going to be Screaming Demons,
Oh, I
from your
don't,
dad.
because that's my
And then,
dad. Yeah.
and I said, and then for the regular dudes, it's ham and eggers, and then for the bottom ones, it's JoJo's or jabronis. And and then I saw that you had levels, and I saw ham and eggers, and I told my buddy Danny, who was coming with us, about the ham and eggers, because his boss used to call garden variety workers ham and eggers. It's a fucking great phrase. So, but yeah. So when you say it, it's funny to him. So it's all about fucking let people know on the inside jokes and fucking shit like that.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's where the T-boners came from. You know who T-boners came from?
Where?
Fucking, it was recently, dude. It was at Dead by Dog. We were eating at Denny's. It was with Danny Nelson.
Yeah.
We took me, Lindsay, we took out all the guys in Malignancy and all the guys in Attic. We took them out to dinner at Denny's because that's all that was open the day before the show. So Friday nights, because we're all staying at the same hotel, and Danny was telling some stories, bitching about some guys like, he's just some fucking T-boner, and everyone had to start busting out laughing. I was like, what the fuck's a T-boner?
Oh my God. Yeah. It's the same thing as a jabroni or a
Yeah,
JoJo.
he's like, but his response was kind of like me when people I say, just some fucking,
Like mixed with cheesers and so.
Yeah, we like when we were in the band, it was cheesers for us. Background cheeser, someone who was into like cheese shit, like cheese music and shit.
like cheese ball music.
Yeah, so like we also had there were mid-20s cheesers, and when we were younger, we called them mid-20s cheesers. They all have like white shirts and backwards hats, and they're all fucking talking about sports. It's like they're fucking cheesers.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah, it's been a while, but I've actually heard someone use that line before.
Oh yeah, because around here everything is wicked in Massachusetts. That's the adjective. So it's like that's wicked cheese. We used to say that all the time in the early '90s. Like we used to do like a cheese wedge. We'd be like, oh, that's wicked cheese, dude. Like,
oh really?
That's a cheese wedge. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I never did that.
Well, I mean, that was very early. That was back in high school. But like fucking,
it's like your
cheese. I still use cheeser to this.
What year did you graduate?
92.
What year did you graduate, Devin?
I was supposed to 99, but I never did because I was not too good in school. I was kind of a bad guy.
Okay.
But I got my GED and I had a lot of.
Hey, you don't got justified, dude. Honestly, I think that shit's a big ass waste of time.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
dude, especially nowadays. Like, dude, you don't even. All you need to know is your ABCs and your basic math and addition. Other than that, it's a total waste of time because, dude, you don't need college whatsoever. Like,
oh Lord, no.
With social media and AI, etc., you can learn whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, a lot of people who got shitty degrees are gonna fucking get bounced out with the AI because that does about good enough. Oh, that's another thing. People are talking about fucking the AI art. I saw a couple comments on that other channel about like, if it's AI art, I ain't buying it. And it's like, okay,
who the fuck cares?
First of all, the only AI art that I know that is on the album is the under the tray cover.
Yeah.
People are like, why didn't you put the collage? Because the collage means you were in at the ground level. You were a go-getter and you were around at the time. So you have the original thing with the
the closet.
It was impossible for me to get it.
It's impossible to get all. I think we have more access to pictures and shit like that. So that's promising. But I wanted it to be different.
But it's still off of the
it's
the
based off
cover.
the cover. We put it the cover in there and said, do what you do, and it fucking matched the color and tone precisely. So we were like, yeah, here you go, dog. Put this in.
We nothing worse than having a black tray when you pull a disc out.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
It's fucking dumb.
So I guess putting this as I'm not going to say too much because I know they're not going to want to say, but let's just say this is a massive behind the scenes. Calling it a debate would be an understatement, but let's just call it that for channel's sake. Everyone can put in the comments basically what Ian and Devin are saying, and this is what the question is. If you include AI artwork on a layout, not as the cover arts, not replacing,
right,
but let's say as additional material because there's either very little material to work with or you're just trying to give extra material because it's a re-release or something. The question is, dum-dums that are listening, and obviously for Ian and Devin, even though they kind of already answered it, but they can answer too, is that acceptable to include or not acceptable? Again, let me rephrase, retards. I didn't say deicide banished by sin AI cover, because I know everyone. Personally, I didn't even give a shit about that, but I can
I
understand
don't
the
even care
arguments.
about that either.
I don't
But I'm
either.
saying the
As long as the
point being is,
music's good.
I know most people hate that. That's not the question, retard. I'm not saying replace the cover. I'm saying if AI is used in place because there was either no art or very little to work with, is that acceptable on a physical format release? Yes or no? Put it in the comments. Was I crystal clear, Ian and Devin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they didn't get it, then they're just tards, right?
Yeah, they're
I'll
fucking
reiterate it.
retarded.
I'll reiterate. It
Yeah,
only
please do, Ian.
matters. It only matters if it's the artwork is good or not. If it's shitty, like Broken Arm, Swamped and Gore, I say no. And that was handcrafted. But I'm sorry, the checkerboard or the chessboard on there, what the fuck is that all about?
I agree. It's definitely not. It's far from awesome.
You can have gay hand drawn painting, and you can have gay
Temple of
AI.
Knowledge is one of them.
I don't even remember the color of that.
Which one?
The Temple of
Temple of
Knowledge.
Knowledge Cataclysm.
It's got
Dude, it
the
looks like a
temple.
dude. It looks like
and
fucking.
It's got the blue.
Isn't
Yeah,
it
dude. When I
fruity?
saw that,
It's
I was
No,
like,
no. I pulled it up. I don't even know.
dude. When I saw that, I thought it was like fucking Care Bears. I was like, what is
But the
this
music's
shit?
great. Yeah, but the music's great. So
Oh, it's amazing, dude. The first two Cataclysms to me are the best Canadian albums after the first two Cryptopsies.
Disciple Gates
Yeah,
the EP is phenomenal too.
He
Yeah,
played.
the EP, correct, 100%. The
He
first
played
EP,
both of
the
those
first
songs.
two full lengths on the EPs are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, after that, then we World Victims of a World Below or some shit came out. It was like,
And then they were around in the late '90s, early 2000s. Like, I have not followed them. It's like, dude, you don't
Dude,
have that old singer.
it's a completely different band. It's
Yeah,
like
you
it's
don't
not
have
even
that old
remotely
singer.
close.
I'm not showing up to the
Yeah.
party.
No.
because
that guy was fucking crazy singer, man.
Yeah, 100%.
None So Vile. I remember when that hit.
Oh, that was fucking
I got that in
insane.
probably '96, maybe '97 even, and I was like, holy shit, where has this been all my life? Because unlike a lot of times when you're listening to death metal and the solos, it's just unleash the turkeys,
That's true.
But like Cryptopsy, John Levasseur, his solos on None So Vile, that they made you feel something or think about things.
It's funny you say it because literally every instrument was unique. Think about Flo's drumming, don't you need to say anything. Lord Worm's vocals, you don't even need to comments. Exactly, guitar solos, and they even had that bouncy fucking Seinfeld bass at times.
Yeah,
like dude, literally, yeah.
Seinfeld
You know what I mean? But I mean, like literally, like every instrument from that band stood out, and they were a beyond over the top, great, unique band.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, and then I went back and I got Blasphemy Made Flesh, and then I got
Whisper Supremacy is good though.
It is, yeah. I agree.
I
didn't like the vocal change, but it is a good album.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mike DeSalvo was super cool, and they played
He
our
is super
area.
cool. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He was also in an original local death metal band from Eastern Mass called Infestation.
They did 2 demos.
Yeah, and they played our area like a whole shitload when they first started getting busy, and so we were seeing them like every couple of weeks and going like 2 or 3 or 4 Cryptopsy shows in a row, and we just couldn't get enough. They were the new hotness, and then You'll Beg came out, and we are like,
not so much.
No, I'm not
Begging
begging for that.
Begging for a better album.
And then you'll
Begging
beg
for
for
your
your
money
money
back.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
That was the tour I saw them on.
And then, fucking, I can't believe Seth the other day talking about the Unspoken King wasn't that bad. That fucking.
He said he likes every Cryptopsy album. Now, granted, I had to pick my jaw up off the
Maybe he
floor,
only
but
heard those two.
to his defense, I never, dude. After Then You'll Beg, I just never listened to anything.
Yeah, you would not be impressed with that one. When I was listening to it, I was ready to hear stuff, and it was like. It was shockingly gay. It was actually seeing.
Well, dude, my whole mindset, I guess. But the thing, what's weird, man, is I thought everyone was like this because the people I grew up, they were like this, and I didn't do it because they did. I just thought that was the rule. I thought this was the metal rule, and I found out with the channel, it's not at all. Is when a band put out an album that you didn't like at all, not you thought it was okay, you didn't like it at all, right? Hence Metallica Load, hence fucking, and then You'll Beg for a Better album. Whoever, did they put out an album, I just stopped checking it out. I never checked out further albums. I thought that was the rule. Like, once they sucked, you figure they're always going to suck. So all these idiots coming in.
Record.
Well, but I mean, people coming in like, dog, what did you think of the new Megadeth? I'm like, I haven't heard the last 25 Megadeths. What are you talking about? Like, I didn't think to check them out. It's like, Venom, etc., are bands that I liked. I was like, I just stopped liking them like 25 years ago. Like I didn't keep up with Slayers. I was like, now maybe they think to ask that because I know I've heard every Deicide album, I've heard every Cannibal album because I liked every album by those bands.
Yeah.
Now there's ones I like more than others, but once a band put out an album that I did not like, I just stopped. It wasn't even like I was mad. It's not that. I just assumed it was going to suck, so I didn't check it out.
I I have followed that pretty much, except for Deicide. I remember going to get that at the music outlet in Enfield and throwing it out on Route 91 on the way back because I was
That's
so
the Incinerate them you said you hated?
yeah.
Because everyone did.
I listened
Nah,
to
it was good.
I listened to Bible
Dude, I
Bashers.
loved it. But dude, like but you must have existed back then, Devin, because my memory was what Ian's saying. Like I liked the album, and that's the first time I saw Deicide was on that tour, and everyone hated it. I was the only one. I said it with pride. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm the only one that likes it. Great. It's only for me.
Yeah.
But
I
like
liked it, but it wasn't as
now
good as the other
nowadays
ones.
but nowadays the kids buy it because we have it in stock. They buy it like this album's great. I'm like, where the fuck were you 25 years ago, homie? No one was saying that shit other
Well,
than me.
all the old heads fucking.
The one I like the least with Deicide is In Torment in Hell, I think.
I like that one a lot too.
Yeah,
A lot of
that's
people
the one I like the least.
A
Dude,
lot
the
of
one
people,
I like the least by far is Till Death Do Us Part.
I like that one.
Yeah.
See,
No, I
like
do
that
too,
one.
but I think, well, when that first came out, I didn't. I was like, man, I didn't think it sucked. I'm like, man, this is a fucking boring. I was like, this is a snooze fest. But as I was listening to it, but it's funny because like the opening intro song and the outro, they do bore you. But once the
Yeah.
songs kind of kick in and some of the hooks, I was like, oh, okay, it's still Deicide. It's still good. But if
Yeah.
I had to rank every album, I was like, it is my least favorite. Because
Stench of
in
Redemption.
Torment and Hell, like Devin was saying, now almost everybody I know doesn't like that one. But
That
I'm
was
like,
a phone it in record to get out
but
of
dude, like songs,
Yeah.
like dude, just go straight to this track, YouTube it. "Worry in the House of Thieves." It's the second to last song.
Mhm.
One of my favorite songs on the album. Well, that is my favorite song on the album. I think it's a phenomenal, and I especially love the lyrics.
I'm gonna have to go back to that record now.
Yeah,
Dude, Christ
I'll
Don't
give it a
Care's
whirl.
on there. Christ Don't Care is fucking great. The title track's great.
a lot of old heads didn't like Serpents of the Light when
Well, that
that
was
came
Yeah.
out.
pretty classic though. It was one of my
A lot of
favorites.
people didn't
I
because
had
they're
a
like,
hard
"Oh,
time.
it's too thin." It's like
Yeah.
it's still fucking Deicide. It's
Dude,
prime
dude,
Deicide.
the Cavalt tough guys I grew up around, the guys that sleep in combat boots, bullet belts, and sunglasses. That's what they go to bed. That's their nightie. That's their jammies.
Yeah,
Those guys, they didn't even like Once Upon the Cross. It was first album and Legion only. That's who I grew up
yeah.
around.
That's come on. I've run into that since. And it's like, yeah, of course, first album Legion, great, but Once Upon the Cross, how can you turn your back on that? That was
That's
a fucking.
I think that was my personal
That's
favorite.
like a career defining. It may not be your favorite, but it's a career defining record, and it's
I
got
love
hits.
that one.
This is one of Ian's fucking requirements for a classic album. It's got to have 4 or 5 awesome songs in a row. Doesn't matter if any of the songs are good after that. If it's got that solid block of awesome songs. Chrissy and Southern Storm is another one, in my opinion, where the whole fucking thing's good. If it's got 4 or 5 good songs in a
Funny
row.
because no one brings that album up, but as far as the later ones outside the first 3-4 albums, that's their best album for sure. Southern Storm.
Yeah, yeah, it's a great album. It's a great fucking album.
I
But
was surprised though that when they covered the Sepultura, what the Refuse Resist,
yeah,
I was surprised that they chose that. I wasn't surprised they covered
Me
Sepultura.
too.
That's their
I would have
homies.
picked some up.
I thought they were gonna pick Beneath the Remains or something like that. I didn't think they would have chose that song.
I
You know?
just picked up the Crisians on Digibook through you guys,
Yeah.
and so I have to. I don't even know which ones I got.
Well, we just did the first 4 albums. So Black Force Domain, Apocalypse Revelations, Conquers Armageddon, and Ageless Venomous, the first 4 albums.
Okay,
I like my favorite out of those are
I heard of Apocalypse.
Apocalyptic
Yeah, that's the one
Revelation.
that I liked a lot.
That's
from-
when we
from
played
you.
with them.
Yeah.
And then Ageless Venomous. I remember I got that at a Milwaukee Metal Fest, and I fucking instantly loved it. Everyone's like, "I don't like it," on the internet, which was beginning then. People are like, "I don't like it. The bass drums sound too clicky." It's like, what is wrong with you faggots? This is fucking awesome.
I mean, again, that's funny. I stand up for that because I do wish the sound was rawer, but the songwriting and the catchiness is some of their best songs they ever wrote. Like
Yeah.
Dawn of Flagellation, Perpetuation. Those songs, like those are some of like the catchiest songs in their catalog.
Oh yeah, totally. Like, and then there's so much shit by Chris, and I've never bought a Christian album and been disappointed. But
The one I like the
have
least,
by-
so the one I like the least in that catalog then is the Forged in Fury.
Yeah,
I think that was 2013 or so.
yeah.
I own it, but that's definitely the record I like the very least in the catalog. It's
I,
funny, I forget who said it. It might have been Alex, but watch my back catalog, my Christine interview. God damn it! I asked all three of them their least favorite album, and one of them, I forget which one. One of them, they just said the same thing. The Force and Fear. I was like, oh, that's funny you say it, 'cause that's the one I like the least too.
huh. I wonder why. Was it just quality wise?
I see, dude. I'd have to go back and listen to it. I remember Alex's voice not sounding as heavy, and I just remember, I don't know, almost like it was like out of gas, like almost like a thrash record from I remember,
Yeah,
if I remember correctly. But I need to put it back. I mean, I own the CD and the LP, so
yeah.
because I have all of them, so I need to throw it back on to. But I remember my socks were firmly still on for that one.
That was around the time I went back and gave Southern Storm a furious checkout, and I really started fucking liking it.
Yeah, because Southern Storm. Now, what year was that? Was that like
Oh, wait.
2010? Oh, 08?
Yeah.
Okay, shit. It's goddamn. Because to me, dude, you know what's funny? Again, with the kids, and you guys are older than me, Southern Storm. I'm like, yeah, that's a newer album.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a new album, and
That's
it's
a new album.
2008.
Yeah. 2008.
That's why,
the
dude. I
year I
love.
got married.
Again, I said it recently. I don't know if that went up yet. Back in
Bitches
20
love that shit.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
This
I
back
heard
and shit, dude. Dude, that crap makes my dick fucking itch.
back in
And
the day in 2017.
yeah, it's like, what are you talking? Dude, the person that said that, that's paying homage to my uncle who died. He said it at my it was Lindsay and I's wedding party the day before, because
Yeah.
it was at my parents' house, our party, and they had their house because they used to have like a really big yard, and they were setting up, and he was there. Is he? Dude, you know what really just fucking annoys the hell out of me with like younger people today? I was like, what's that? He's like, dude, I was talking to this guy. He's like 40 years old. Keep in mind, this guy's like he's dead now, but he's like in his 70s. He's like, yeah, back in 2005. He's like, what? He's like, what the hell are you talking about? Back in 2005. He's like, that was like yesterday. He's like, I
Yeah.
remember this. He's like, I remember the fucking 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I
Now,
remember.
granted, that's extreme though. I'll admit that's kind of going overboard. But dude, that's why I say. But people literally say, dude, back in 2017 or dude, I got the other day with that funeral dancer band who that didn't go up to. It was off camera. He's like, yeah, back in 2022. I called him right out there. I'm like, what do you mean back in 2022? You mean last week, homie?
Yeah.
That was 2 years and change.
Yesterday.
Seriously, like 3 years ago, like I can't. The pandemic was like yesterday to me. You know, it was,
1,000% was. I
the
know.
older you get, the faster it goes. Like the faster and the more it gets grouped together. As you so you're like back
have
in
nothing to look forward
2018
to.
or back in like, you know, yeah, we've already seen the new Star Wars sucked. You know, after
Right.
that, it's like all right. I guess I don't really have to. I'm just kind of fucking whiling away the time. You know,
Just
but
waiting until the day comes.
waiting for the day to come.
If
listen to-
Severe Torture plays, and yes, we are definitely going to.
Oh
for
yeah,
that
we
Dog
would,
3.
we would go to that. I would be
Hell
hard
yeah,
pressed-
yeah.
We'll already buy our tickets in advance.
I'd be hard pressed not to
Yeah.
push for a burial reunion for that if that was the case.
Shit, that'd be cool too. That'd be even better. Because, dude, it's stuff like that I want to do for the show. Because nobody else is like stuff that you either never see or it's going to be very, very, very rare. Like less than 10 years. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you got the balls to ask. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't ask that. They're like, "Oh, I don't want to piss them off," you know. And it's like, it's not. Fuck it. You know, you only
You
got
heard
your
it from
shot.
him. He would
What?
consider it.
I
If
would.
Severe Torture
I would definitely
plays.
consider it, and I am in no place to
So-
start playing
Yeah.
bass again. But
So if
if
he says anything, you can always send him a text message. Hey, asshole,
Yeah.
remember this date?
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah,
the back catalog,
yeah, I
bro.
know. Fucking A.
But yeah, you're on it.
Yeah.
You can find the episode. You're on the damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have such good memories about playing with Severe Torture, and seriously, we hung out with them for like 2 nights.
Shit,
Yeah.
we started drinking with him at the bar when we first met him.
Yeah, I mean, we went
Well, I
to
don't think we
Ohio.
stopped.
We went to Ohio the year after we played it.
2001, because I was at least
Yeah.
of age to drink.
Yeah, and that's when Bleeding Profusely came out too, and it came out at that show, Gorgasm.
Oh, yeah. I remember when that, it was the new record. Yeah. Because
The guy showed
did
up.
you guys hear this rumor? Because I fucking. I mean, all the Gorgasm stuff was good, but it's the Stabbing Profusely EP and the Bleeding Profusely LP.
Mhm.
Those were great, but Bleeding Profusely, it was the rumor at Ohio Death Fest because it was new. It was actually Cole Jones from Exhumed that told me this. So sorry if I'm throwing him under the bus, but he didn't say it's his fact. He said it's what he heard because he's a drummer.
Yeah.
We were standing talking. He's like, yeah. He's like, the rumor is Dave Culross. He's like, he didn't actually play it in the studio, like the double bass. He used his hands for the double bass drums.
Oh my God.
Did
I
you
heard
guys hear that rumor?
Yeah,
He's like,
No,
I don't know if
never.
it's true. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, I hope that's not the case. He's like, that's kind of a letdown.
I mean,
He's like,
I've seen Dave Culross live with Suffocation. I saw him live with actually played with Incantation for a little while. Or no, that was Richard Christie. Anyway, I've seen him play with fucking
dude,
Suffocation.
it's funny
The
you
dude
said, because
doesn't need to.
Dave Culross, I did a Devon and somewhat did a background check on him. Granted, it was a very half-assed background check. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's this fool up to? I would love to have him on the channel because dude,
Oh
that guy
yeah.
was an amazing drummer.
yeah,
When he's a
yeah.
Malevolent Creation, something like Malevolent Creation and Venomed and Fine Art of Murder and yeah, Gorgasm. His drumming on that
Uh,
shit's amazing.
just like one of the legends of all time, but especially the late '90s, early 2000s, and like it's such a tragedy for him not to be playing. He's probably got life stuff going on. I don't even know.
Yeah, but I
But
still want to talk to him again. Like these
oh
guys,
yeah,
like here, I don't understand. Are these guys just a bunch of reclusive fucking weirdos? Like I'm like, dude, it's a conversation. Like that's it. Like you can't do that. Like
some of
what are
them
you worried
are.
about? And then like that, what are you like? Some why I can't be on camera. I'm like, dude, what are you in the CIA, bitch? What do you mean? Why can't you be in the fucking? Why can't you be on camera,
Are the
dude?
cops looking for you?
Hey,
What the hell?
if Dennis can do it.
Dennis can do it.
Yeah.
It's just
And
older
quite
dudes.
frankly, I don't do the same thing. I don't like doing. I never did interviews or anything like that. I
Yeah.
always gave it to these guys. But
He
fuck it.
he was like,
Yeah.
hey, the first time we were set up to do it, he's like,
Yeah.
I can't talk for that long. Can you do it? I'm like, fuck yeah, I can
Yeah.
fucking talk for hours. And I will.
I'm not a big thing. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't do this kind of shit. So
So I was
Well, I'm
like,
just saying, guys like that, like, I mean, it's just like, even if it was only like 20, 30 minutes long, that's fine. It's like, dude, you have fans out there that are curious what you're up to. Even if you are just, who knows, maybe you're sucking dick for a living now. I mean, I'm just,
Yeah.
all right. That way we know. It's confirmed. All right. Cool Ross sucks dick for a living. You know what I
maybe
mean?
you got
making a couple of bucks.
maybe you got a fucking maybe you got a guitar strap and it looks like Fruity Pebbles. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So Cool Ross, if anybody knows Dave Cool Ross, all fans over here, if you want to talk to Dumbo Dog over here for the channel, we can confirm you sucking dick for a living, or you why don't you do drums? Got a Fruity Pebble guitar strap. Yeah, you love that, huh? Yeah, Devin, you were one of the people that texted me that day too. What was this fuck, dude? I think I got a total.
Because as soon as I saw the guitar strap, and before you even said anything, I was like, "Motherfucker, it's got goddamn Fruit Loops for a freaking guitar strap." And then you were like, "Fruity Pebbles." I was like, "Fuck yeah, same thought."
Yeah, dude, I think that's why a lot of people like the channel. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is I'll just say shit that everyone's already thinking, but they're
Yep.
too chicken shit to say.
Maybe the guy's a great dude. Who knows? I think he was hitting on you though. He was.
He kind of was.
Yeah, I got a couple
got
questions.
that
to ask you.
feeling
How
too.
old are you? Are you married? Watch
Yeah,
the back catalog, bro.
Yeah, I got. yeah, I got
married.
Put it to you this way, dude. If I found out a year from now, I'd be like, hey man, you remember that weirdo you had on? Yeah, dude. He's like John Gacy Part 2. He had bodies in his crawl space. Can you believe it? I'd be like, yeah, I could actually believe it. Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
actually can.
someone said in the comments, one of the viewers, and it's like they got a banger TV vibe off the dude, and I did too a little bit. I didn't even like really just go for this dude's gay before, but like happy and death metal don't go together. You can be happy when you're doing it or pleased, but it was funny, like fucking like 97, I went down to the Virgin Islands. I brought my CD Walkman, and one of the CDs I was listening to all the time back then was Deicide Legion. So I'm on the beach in the Virgin Islands, and I got that CD on, and I'm like, fucking sun, blue water. I'm like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I love Deicide. I love Deicide Legion, but you're here in the sun, and you said you got married in the Bahamas. I just pictured DAWG like, all right, this is a Coldplay day because I'm out of the country, Nickelback.
Let's go, baby.
Well, okay. That was I want you guys to give me your honest take. At the end of the day, I don't care. Opinions are opinions. Am I this gatekeeping dumbass, like this childish mindset? So when he asked, I just gave my honest opinion. When he's like, do I get your vote on getting Cannibal Corpse to play the Super Bowl? Dude, if I heard Cannibal Corpse play the Super Bowl, I'd be pissed.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, I would be too. I would not want to see that. I
Like,
just, Van
Ryan,
Halen. I'm a Van Halen fan. They're
Yeah,
they're
that's fine.
acceptable to play at that,
hey,
but
my
like,
brother Ryan went off when he heard that.
oh, did
He's
he?
like, "What the fuck, you fucking mother piece of shit, motherfucker! Nobody, the fucking Cannibal Corpse ain't playing no fucking
Oh,
Super Bowl
so yeah,
bullshit.
exactly. So it's
Keep
not
death
just
metal underground, you dumb fuck." Yeah,
so
my
it's
brother went
exactly
off on
so
that.
It
so it's
should
not
be
just
Hilarious.
underground. It should
yeah.
be underground. It is underground music. If you bring it above ground, it's gonna tame it, and it's gonna turn into
Pussy.
bullet for my butthole or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck that
Yeah.
shit is. Like
And then I'll have to listen to something else.
you're not
I don't really
fucking
want to.
you're not gatekeeping necessarily. No one can gatekeep whether you get into this or not.
Yeah.
You can if you feel gate kept, and maybe you don't fucking belong here, or maybe because you just go and listen to it. Doesn't matter if you suck on penises or eat pussies or whatever. No one's gonna tell you can't listen to the music, and just know what you're talking about. Know what came before you. Know where some of this music came from, and the older stuff like King Diamond, Merciful Fate. Like I've talked about this before. Everyone talking about Sodom and Destruction, Creator. It's like no, I'm not going to listen to it. You've already mentioned it too much. Now I'm not going to do it. But because Merciful Fate didn't get that much shit, I was free to go and check that out and enjoy it.
Mhm.
More Merciful Fate than King Diamond solo, but
At least I was lucky and nobody listened to the freaking death metal except for my oldest brother and my other brother.
yeah, I mean,
So nobody, oh, check this
death
out.
metal
Oh,
back
you
then
have to
was,
hear this.
you're finding it. You couldn't just, it is
Well, dude,
cool.
I liked that because yeah, exactly, kind of like Devin. The only people that listened to it, me growing up, was me and my brothers. Dude, we were complete and total, stood out like a sore fucking thumb in high school oddballs, and I loved it.
I
Dude,
got
I
thrown
didn't.
out of
Dude, if
school.
somebody else had a cannibal shirt on, man, I would have cobra'd that fucking thing off in high school. Get that CC shirt off, bitch. That's my band.
I got thrown out
Hmm.
of school for wearing Jesus is a cunt shirt.
Yeah,
So
I went to a,
that's
I went to
yeah.
a private high school with a dress code, but on the weekends or after hours, you could wear what you wanted. So I was usually in obituary short or probably more thrash back then, but like I would listen to it all the time, get made fun of or fucking this is
No,
stupid music.
yeah, but my point is I never understood. Let's just get as many people into it as possible. I'm like, fuck,
No,
I never had that. I was the exact mindset always.
no, you sought it out and then you hung out with the people who were
That
there
that
because
found it on their own.
they're the ones who, yeah,
Because
exactly.
they got into it organically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did, I can't remember
passion for
just
the music.
what?
Passion for the music.
Passion
That's
for
all.
the
Yeah.
music. First, you got to have an overall passion for music, and sometimes that's only struck by a certain kind of music. And I
Sure.
was already listening to thrash, and that shit was getting weak by '91. When I heard
Sure.
Testament, Souls of Black, I'm like, it's fucking over. Because like the Black Album by Metallica, like everybody who was a fan back then was like, what the fuck is this shit? What is this
Mhm.
slow shit? This radio
Well,
shit?
I liked it because it was 11. Or
Well,
was it 91 when it came out?
a lot
that
of younger
album?
dudes
I
did.
thought was it 91? I was thinking it was 90 even. Was Black Album
I
91?
think it was 91.
Yeah, I think it was
So,
Okay.
91, but like we were horrified. That whole summer, horrified that Metallica, especially after And Justice, which was arguably a brutal technical album. And when I'm in technical, the sound is very cold and it's all about drum beats and rhythms and different riffs. And
no
then this
bass.
is, yeah, and then no bass. And then I'm totally fine with that as a bassist, whatever. But like, then death metal comes along. I remember being at Thrash of the Titans, and Anthrax was playing. So we're just sitting through Anthrax, and I'm like, and I fucking yell, man, fuck this shit. I want to hear some fucking Napalm Death, and some fucking guy in the crowd's like, yeah, fucking hey, what he said, you know. It was
Yeah.
fucking old hat by '91. We were getting into Napalm and Obituary because everything hit Massachusetts later, so I didn't
Okay.
really get Cause of, and it wasn't Slowly We Rot. It was Cause of Death was the first one I was introduced to.
Okay. Okay.
So, and then again, and Complete was a letdown. It didn't have James Murphy on it.
I like that record.
Well, it was all right. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, don't care. The World Demise one, that was a piece of shit.
It's
Fucking,
it's not overly awesome.
it fucking sucks. The Back from the Dead, fucking, that fucking suck. Said it and meant it, brah. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, he can go up for
They,
hours
they
on
haven't.
stuff.
They haven't like Frozen in Time was good. I think that was another.
Yeah, but
New
these
album's
back from
good.
the but Back from the Dead and shit. When was the last time you listened to that?
Oh, dude, 98?
Well, exactly. If you put it on now, you might be like, "Oh, this actually ain't bad."
Maybe, but when I heard Bullituary, I was like,
Well, but to their defense, and this is me being generous, I think that was just kind of like a that's why it was it's the same music as what Threatening Skies or one of the other songs with just
yeah,
different lyrics. Now don't get me wrong, stupid as fuck, but I don't think they were taken as serious or even as a serious track. That's why it was a bonus track, and that's
yeah.
why they used the same actual music rather than writing a new song. Don't get me wrong, it was dumb. I'm not sticking up for it. But the point being is I don't think they were doing it like overly it's not the whole goddamn album. Like it's the end of the
No, but I was so underwhelmed with it, and by that time, Christian was out, or
Yeah.
soon to be, and other bands. I was just that was in the dust. Like Obituary is a great band for a lot of people to get started, and I'm not ranking on their current albums. I was even in on that Kickstarter for the one back in 2013, Inked in Blood, 2014. I liked it, but man, it's for us it was cause of death. For Obituary around here, it was fucking cause of death,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna stand by that one. And
Slowly rot.
Slowly Rot's good. Of course I've gone
That's
back
the
and
first one I
listened to
heard
that.
though.
Yeah, that's but a lot of times I didn't have the luxury to see first and only Impaled Nazarene I've ever heard. Rapture, your favorite.
It is
Mine
my
fucking
favorite.
too. 6 Degree Mindfuck, best song on there.
Fucking other do the lyrics on that alone are hysterical.
Dude, whenever you're fucking spouting off about what bands you like, it's like 9 times out of 10, I like them. So I'm like, I'm by the
That's
computer
because
going,
realistically, Ian, you're about 10 years older than me, but at the same time, you were kind of late for your time.
yeah,
So we kind of grew up in a sense. Our first records were a lot of the same ones. That's
yeah.
why.
A lot of deep dives, a lot of non I want to say commercial death metal, but it's never really been. It's just a lot of the lesser known shit I didn't get into until the later part of the 90s,
Yeah.
tracking it down. I know my buddy was getting like he was doing tape trading back when that was going on. And I would just like, yeah, whatever. I've heard this or heard this. He was in on Incantation in the beginning, and I knew who they were, but I didn't really start getting into them until the Forsaken Morning of Angelic Anguish,
Okay.
you know? And
Yeah.
Great record.
it's a great fucking record,
Great fucking.
especially that song that's titled there, how it comes in after the sound clip, and it's just
Oh,
Craig Pillard's voice and the riff, and that's another thing. I was like, fucking dog doesn't like, dude. You didn't. When was Blasphemy? Which album was that?
That's like the fifth. Well, it depends on what you count full
after
length too, but it's
Diabolical.
like the fifth. No, that's at the exact. No, it's after. There's Diabolical Conquest, then there's Infernal Storm, then there's Blasphemy. So Blasphemy is 2001 or three, something like that.
Yeah, I bailed out around then too, but I got back into them with Vanquish and Vengeance. From that was the first one with McEntee singing,
Yeah,
and
yeah. No, don't get me wrong. So don't all the albums, with the exception of probably like the last one or the last two, I've listened to them, and they all have a couple songs that I like.
yeah,
So I'm not saying it's complete dog shit. It's just a lot of it's too doomy for me. But there will definitely be a song or two on there that I think is good.
is Slugathor too doomy for you when you've heard them?
You know what's funny is I have their 7 inches, and that's what I first had before even their albums were out. And they're like the first band, if not the only band to date, to where again they didn't even have full lengths out or nothing, and the records weren't labeled. And I'm listening to it, I'm like, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be played at 33 RPM or 45 RPM, but either way, it's pretty goddamn good.
It's got some great shit. I learned about it on Metal Archives through bands that sound similar, like Disma. I'm really into Disma, so I was like, well, who else sounds like this? And Slugathor was one of the ones that came up. I'm like, Slugathor
Yeah,
from
they're
Finland.
the early 2000s doing it. And do you know the Nunslaughter story with the rotting reindeer blood?
Yeah, I think in your back catalog you mentioned it. You
I
said
did,
Craig
yeah.
Craig
That
played
was
with them.
because it was either Don that told me or that was when my brother Craig was in the band. He's like, dude, the guy, the fucking front man, yeah, he dumped rotting reindeer blood all over him in the stage. He's like, and everybody, he's like, it's reeked so fucking
Oh
bad.
yeah.
It's like everybody backed up, like all the way back up to the from the stage. Like there's like it's like it hit you in the face, the stench.
Yeah, I used to work in a place it was called a rendering plant, and you recycle animal byproducts, and so you get a lot
Yeah.
of blood, and we used to get trucks with blood, and it's not blood itself which stinks, but water will make anything stink. So the meat,
Because water contains bacteria and shit, and it
yeah,
starts.
and
Yeah.
it's awful. It's foot and blood stinks, especially animal blood or farm animal blood or game. It fucking stinks, you know. Yeah, it's tough. I don't blame
See, to
everybody.
me, that's going above and beyond as a death metal band. And people talk about my dress code. I was like, I didn't say you need to dump rotting reindeer blood. I was like, that's
Right.
going above and beyond.
At least use some cutlets or something that's, going to be good for a couple hours, before it gets
Right,
fucking slimy,
right.
you know. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we should talk about because so that way you and I are on the same page, and it may as well keep the audience in the loop. But you're the one that brought it up to me. So yeah, doing the other burial release. I guess what was the idea? Like Mourning the Millennium EP plus demos and bonus track. Like what is that? What the idea was?
Yeah, the idea is morning in a demo and maybe the enlightened demo. I'm really hoping
But
I'm
you're saying
wrong.
that demo might be gone.
It's still the tape is labeled burial demo, but we might have recorded over it with enlightened with pain shit
Well,
because that's the time.
But
don't
you
you have
might
a
have
tape
to.
player? Just throw it in the goddamn player.
Yeah.
No, it's a digital audio
No,
tape, one
but
of the
we
big ones.
we made tapes out of it. We made cassette tapes to give out in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I remember
So Sullivan probably has one of them.
that. The cassette tapes.
He should.
Yeah, but then it can't be really fucked with too much because it's just on cassette and it's got its warts and all. It's going to be there,
Yeah.
you
No,
know.
no, no, no. If you transfer a cassette, hell, even if you don't got the technology to do it, you could technically send me a cassette and I could do it. I'm just saying, if you want to do a little bit of the heavy lifting, but I could have it done, transfer a cassette to a CDR, and then I would have somebody master it for vinyl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's who we're going to meet with is our old producer Jim Fogarty.
Yeah, yeah. But on a cassette, that's no problem.
Yeah.
We do that. We've done that multiple times.
Man, if he has a tape, then we'll do it. Because I'm all for including it if Devin's cool with it. You know, it's Devin's first time in a recording studio, so
So that's the first.
breathing.
there's some
So that was
breathing in there.
so that came out right after Morning then, Devin, and you sang on
The
it.
year
99. Yeah, I was 99 when we did
99.
it.
That was the demo that got assigned to Lost Disciple.
Okay, okay.
We recorded it live in the studio, and we gave it to Rich. We said, "Hey, it's a no-brainer. We're here in Massachusetts. Sign us." You know, and we loved Pessimist too at the time, so
Yeah.
we're like, "Here you go," you know. And he
Yeah.
eventually signed us because of it. And but it's a lot. It's got Disfigured in Flames,
Enlightened.
Enlightened, Bitter Taste of Defeat,
Pussy.
and what?
Pussy.
Yeah, Pussy.
Oh, shit.
I can't remember the other track, but there's a lot more energy in it. I think
It's faster too.
yeah, it's faster. I think you'd really fucking dig. I think people would really dig it, but
I'm trying to think, how long is Morning? That's like only 20 minutes, right?
yeah, something like that.
Because I was thinking that would be perfect then. If that, I'm assuming that demos are on the same length time frame. Side A, Morning the Millennium. Side B, the demo, and then do a
Yeah.
CD of it as well. You know, CD.
Oh yeah,
I would totally be up for that, 100%. I mean,
And then the Legion tracks.
yeah. If we can get a hold of those.
now the Legion, yeah, because I forget. We could say, dude, I talk about so much shit. You're
Yeah.
telling me about something else. Is Legion? Was that the that's what the band was
Yes.
called? Pre?
That's Burial was Burial. They started as Burial, and then they changed the name to Legion, and then they changed the name back to Burial after that.
But you recorded some stuff under the name Legion.
Yes, and that was I can't remember what the name of the
The
tape was.
Unholy.
The Unholy.
And now, how many songs is that? And do you have that? And does it
10.
sound like ass or?
It's like 10.
Yeah.
It's you can it's audible. You can hear it. It's
Yeah, okay.
Better than
Way-
Reputrefaction.
yeah, it's better than reach you know.
Oh, so if it's shit, Reputrefaction, that's in my top 6. So that shit, we're talking. Legion's
Yeah,
gonna be up there.
I'll tell you what fucking best latter day Carcass release. Latter day, I would say Tools of the Trade. The Tools of the Trade EP. Rotten
It's
to the
not-
Gore re-recording. That's my favorite Carcass fucking tune.
Okay, well, that's a re-record though. The Rotten to the Gore. Yes, that was originally on the Pile Sissified Rotten to the Gore. That was
Right.
originally on Reek, and they re-recorded it. Yeah, for Tools of the Trade.
You were saying you liked Venom Cast in Stone, right?
Sure do.
Like I was working at the Westfield State radio station when that came through. We got it. I'm like, wow, this is like I didn't keep it, but like I was like, this really rewrites a history on Venom because I can hear these fucking riffs. So while I had access to that CD, I listened to it a lot because it's like, oh, now I can finally hear these fucking tunes the way they were meant to be heard, you know, legibly.
Yeah, dude, the
Stuff like
Evil One, fucking Raising Hell, Kings of Evil, dude, that shit's great.
yeah. But once again, that's another thing that we didn't talk about before, but you just happened to like at the time, and I was in a position to discover at the time. So it's like, yeah, we did explore a lot of the same ground at exactly the same time, which is
100%, yeah.
funny as which is funny as shit. But it's like when you're ready to dive into it, it's there to fucking explore and shit like that. And it was a great time to get into that kind of music in the late '90s and get into a band in '98. And then you lived through '99. There were so many shows and so much music coming out. Immolation, failures for gods. What else? You don't
In
like these guys?
'99, there's those gay black metal albums that you don't like, like DB Warger, Spiritual Black Dimensions. I was on that tour.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
Dummy Burger.
Dummy Burger.
Yeah.
Dummy Burger. Did you see that tour, Devin? The Spiritual Black Dimensions in '99?
I think we played with them.
Did we?
Yeah, at the Palladium.
It was called the In Satan We Trust tour.
I've seen them a bunch of times. I know we played with them at the Palladium upstairs. It was upstairs too.
Was it?
Yeah, because the following year they played downstairs because they got Death Cult came out or something like
No,
that.
the puritanical. It's funny you say that because the following year or 2 years, yeah, puritanical euphoric misanthrope came out, which is the last time I liked by them. And dude, the show was significantly. It was at a bigger venue. It was at the Agora. The first, yeah, dude. So, Spiritual Black Dimensions was at the Flying Machine, where Ohio Death Fest was, which is a smaller club than the Agora. Yeah. 2 years later, it was at the Agora, and it was packed because when that Puritanical album came out, people were like shitting bricks, which I liked it a lot too. I still do to this day, but that's the last one I like. And but like it just got really popular then, and that's kind of why I checked out. Again, going back to the Cannibal Corpse, is after that record and all the reviews and stuff, and they're on magazine covers with these hot chicks and shit. Not that I'm against hot chicks, but kind of like, dude, this isn't black metal. This is fucking like sex appeal and Playboy. Like this is dumb.
You're
this is commercial. I didn't. So that's when Death Call came out, and that's why I didn't listen to it. I'm like, this is just too. It looked like a Hollywood movie the way it was all being advertised, and it really just turned me off. But prior to that, it wasn't like that, or at least it didn't come off to me like that. Because once it did, I was like, I'm turned off. I was, I don't even like this. Is stupid.
Once you see grown men in net shirts,
it's a red flag.
It's a red
flag. I've seen a few bands live to where I did like it, and actually, Damien might have been one of them. But I agree. That's a massive, big time fucking red flag.
And a bra. A net shirt.
Well, a bra, I don't know about. I've never seen
no the half shirts
on an Asian dude. Maybe this was the guy from Ripped to Shreds back in the day, and he like, but like he was. We were going to see our guitarist black metal side project.
Oh my god!
This is called the Club Gay Rod store. So they're like, oh, we got a show. It's at this club on Goth Night, which was Wednesdays back in the day. And
I already know where this is going.
Yeah, and so we're there to support him, and he's playing, and then there's a couple dudes dancing around. One dude's an Asian dude, thought it was a chick, net shirt and a bra, and then the song stopped and he stopped dancing. I'm looking over at our drummer Jamie like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, this was
yeah. And I'm like, is this what black metal shows are like? Because and it was that kind of black metal. It was.
What year is this? Yeah, what year is this?
Oh, 98, something like that.
Oh, so it's gone. Okay, because I'm saying I've never been to a show. Dude, the closest I can say where I've seen that, and I'm pretty confident to say there was no goddamn bras, but as close as I can say, and I was checked out. I'm like, you do not like this at all. Was the Covenants? They had that. Now, no, it's funny. The first Covenants album is actually good. It's with a C though, and they changed the name they put the, and it's with a K, the Covenants, and it's got Hellhammer.
Electronic now.
Dude, it was like Marilyn Manson-y black metal.
Gothic electronic.
But I was at that show. I think that was 99 or 2000 as well, and we were there. That's where I met. I actually have my photo with Hellhammer from Mayhem.
Okay.
And that's where I met him. And dude, keep in mind, I'm like tiny. Well, you guys met me back then. And I'm my photo with him, and I'm taller than him there. I'm like, God damn, dude, this dude is straight fucking leprechaun.
Oh, they're tiny people. They're tiny, skinny Europeans. They're not a hardy people usually. They're healthier, but they're not.
They don't like
but
Mr.
food.
Mr.
Burning down churches, and making necklaces with skulls. Granted, I understand it wasn't him, but nonetheless.
Oh yeah, right. That fucking. And then Glenn Benton says he fucking talks to him at the club, and the guy's wearing a fucking Party City
Party
fucking
City Kate.
costume. Yeah, that's funny as shit. And
It's
100%.
scary.
you don't take yourself too fucking seriously. You can crack a smile, you know. You can fucking laugh. You can fucking call someone a fag,
Yeah.
you know, shit
Dude,
like that.
especially when you look like that. Because again, the Covenant, dude, I'm like, dude, again, I'm like, so if this was 99, I would have been 14, or it's 2000 at the latest, and I'm 15. Again, it's at the Flying Machine. And I'm like, dude, this shit is fucking gay. Like I knew it then. Like straight
Yeah,
up, like
just by looking at the people in the crowd, you're like, this isn't my fucking
that. And
thing.
dude, by looking at the dudes on stage, I'm like, I'm not digging this, brah.
Yeah, what's up with this?
Now people will be like, well, why were you there? I'm like, again, bubbles. I know you were born
Yeah,
in. I was born in 2007. So let me explain it to you.
yeah, right.
Back then, you couldn't just listen to something on YouTube. You saw there was a show, you had to go check it out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you went and checked it out.
Like these kiddos don't understand. They're like, yeah, well, I just, I watched the show before I saw it on YouTube to see if I liked the band or not.
Yeah, just imagine that whole resource not being there, and the real gatekeeper for the music industry back then was money. If you didn't have, and you know, those poor fucks existed back then too, and you don't got any money. Well, I guess you don't get the fucking album unless you got a
Yeah.
friend who's going to rip you a copy or
Well, that's how you found out for some. That was another way because we talked about on this channel. I think you guys it might have been with you, but nonetheless, talked about it. Is one of the ways you got in the bands was you looked at thanks lists and album
yes,
shirts that the bands were wearing. But
yes,
another way was you saw there was a metal show, you went and you watched the band, and if you liked them, you bought their merch.
yeah,
Or you
Hence,
see,
that's how we heard. That's how I heard Divine Empire. Divine Empire opened up for Emperor.
Yep.
Didn't know who the fuck they were. Thought they were great. Bought their CD there, and 25 years later, Hell's Headbangers is the LP. Um, even Severe Torture. Knew about the Saturnian guys in it. Checked it out. Shit like that. I
mhm.
mean, it's like that's how
Well,
you
that
did it.
was yeah,
There wasn't even metal archives back then.
no,
some of the like I saw, obviously the first show I ever went to was Cannibal, and the opening band was Scat Remnants. So I was just like,
Yeah.
me and my brother were just like fucking dumbfounded, like this is fucking sick. That's how we found out other bands because we always
Yeah.
wanted to be there for their openers, so we could see all the fucking music
Yeah.
and just like every time we saw a band, like back then, it's like 9 out of 10 bands are going to be fucking kick ass.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
nowadays,
Exactly.
it's 1 out of 10 is going to fucking be great. And that's
Yeah.
what me and my brother
Yeah.
were just talking about the other day. It's like, man, remember back in the day, you can go to the Ohio Death Fest and just grab whatever the fuck it was, and guaranteed it's going to be all pretty much great shit.
yeah, you can tell.
And
But
now, if you go there, you're going to be like, one of these bands are going to be good.
yeah,
you know,
you get
Right. Yeah. I 100% agree. Yeah. Exactly.
markets get saturated, and
Yeah.
then you got to deal with the also rans. And I don't. That's I want more death metal
Yeah.
around, of course.
I don't mind if shit's been done a million times.
Right.
I don't fucking care
Just
as
let
long
me
as
hear
it's
your
done
take on
good.
it. Yeah,
I want good fucking vocals, it's fucking fastness,
exactly.
just good
Fast,
shit,
brutal,
good production.
good shit. Yeah,
It
exactly.
doesn't have to be fucking, like the fucking crystal clean shit because that
No,
takes away from it.
you
But
don't have to do
DSI,
that. But a
like,
good production
once-
where you can hear everything.
yeah, like
you
Once
know?
Upon the Cross.
Look
you
at
know,
the
like raw fucking-
Repulsion Horrified. It's a rough production, a product of its era, but you can hear it. You can hear it perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. You care.
Right. It sounds like it could have been recorded on a boombox because boomboxes were actually pretty fucking good at recording music back then.
But I am
Yeah, yeah.
tired. I am tired of those gay ass pig squeals.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
few
yeah.
people.
Oh yeah,
I
dude,
don't
that
mind.
dude, that kind of got old even by like 05, 06 because
Yeah.
lots of
I
bands
don't
were
mind
doing it.
certain people can do it, so because it's a great fucking band or whatever. Like Waking the Cadaver, Don's a great guy. But other people, it just takes away from it. It's like you're listening to it. Sepultura does it, and I'm just like, all right, it's great fucking voice, and he does that thing. I'm like, ugh.
No,
No.
when I first the
No.
first couple times I thought it was kind of cool, but I noticed that it's funny. But I caught on to that in the early 2000s. I was like, dude, you guys are all trying to do the same shit. Like,
It's all deathcore gay shit that does it mostly.
Yeah.
It's just like, I think that's what really killed it for me. It's just like
Yeah, once I saw people with semen styled hair,
Yeah.
one side was sticking
something
out.
about Mary hair,
Yeah, yeah, and the
flame
white
glue in
and
your
the
own
white
fucking
belts
hair.
and shit like that. First of all, you look like you're from
Skinny jeans.
1974. Someone's already done your fucking look, and his name was Peter fucking Brady. And now you're
bringing it back.
yeah, and now you got white belts, white fucking belts. Who the fuck are you wearing white belts? And fucking
Hey, I'd rather see white belts than fucking Fruit Loops.
I don't know. Dude,
It's the
fucking,
same.
either one is like fucking
Yeah.
abominable. Like I saw that strap, I'm like, oh!
I won't mention the band's name, but I went to a show. I forgot who was headlining, but my buddy wanted me to go, so I was like, all right. So we went. The motherfucker was wearing. There was two singers. Dude was wearing jogging pants, and then the other guy was wearing shorty shorts and no shirt, and he was doing like a crab walk, and he had no fucking socks and shoes on, and I'm like, I actually like these guys, not no more. Fuck.
Yeah, that would that
Yeah, you can't.
Oh,
It's one thing to
that's
go
like
up there.
getting ready to bang a super hot chick. You're like, fuck yeah, I'm all in. She pulls her fucking pants down. She's got a fucking penis.
no,
Yeah.
it's more like seeing a hot chick and seeing her husband and be like, that guy's fucking hot. You know? That's
All your
how
friends
fucking
with
gay
you
it
are like,
was. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
you're wearing jammies on stage. First of all, that's a no-no.
yeah, and you're what, dude? You
Oh,
got
no.
you got to wear a shirt on stage. I know some dudes don't, but I prefer shirts on stage for dudes. You wear a fucking shirt.
There's certain exceptions to the rule. For example, like Legion from Marduk pulled it off because he actually had cool tattoos with pentagrams and it fit the image. But 100%, usually it's just some fat guy with no shirt on. It's like, dude, put a shirt on. You're just embarrassing yourself, bro.
Yeah, you want to see a fat guy without a shirt on Dead by Dog 2, I'll get on stage and take off my shirt.
Yeah.
Do the fucking truffle
No, because
shot.
you'll get all the guys horny with your titties.
Yeah, I will. But
Well, again,
like,
then yeah, see, if I was a content creator, we gotta get that on camera, and that's gonna get the views, right?
do it. I'll fucking do it. You don't understand, man. I'll fucking do it.
I might as well get a double head
You
dildo
know?
and put it right between them titties too.
There's this one local band, a rock band my friend was in, and one time this local performance artist was doing like dancing in front of a fan, and like she had like a ballet uniform on. I'm like, dude, next time you play Get Me Up on stage, I'll get up there in my tighty whities with the fan and I'll start dancing around real fruity like the dude from fucking Silence of the Lambs and shit like that. You know, I was like, I would fucking do that.
I'm out of here. Fag.
Well, the problem is some of these guys, like you're kind of saying, they're bringing that into a death metal show. It's
yeah,
like
it's not. It's just like push-ups in the pit, or fucking the rowboat in the pit, or Magic the Gathering in the pit. Dude, the pit is for fucking not karate. It's for fucking running into people.
right.
Fun.
It's for having fun.
Yeah, I did. It's funny. It's like
Fashion
back in the day, dude. You never thought that the goddamn pit needed an instruction manual.
No, it doesn't. Just try not to trample people. But I've seen some horrible violations of etiquette. People get kicked in the face, and it's like that's no fun for anybody. It's going to open you up to a real good lawsuit. We know from personal experience. So it's like, you know, don't.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I wonder how that does work. Let's say you got kicked in the face in the pit. The guy, he didn't purposely doing it, but he's doing his dumbass karate kicks. Is that considered assault then?
Yeah,
Because you win it because let's say they both have lawyers, and would the defendant be like, well, he went into that thing knowing you could get hurt, and he went into it willingly. No one pushed him in. So like,
people expect to be run into, maybe knock heads, but
so I wonder how would that work? I wonder if someone would win a lawsuit then.
well, I had that information too because our guitarist that happened to back in the late '90s, and he sued the kid for kicking him in the face.
And did he actually win?
Yeah, he won like I don't know if I can even disclose this.
Well, but the thing is, did he kick him in the face on accident or was?
That was purpose.
It was on purpose. It was on purpose. He was doing karate kicks.
Yeah, he was headhunting, and he went after Sullivan. He threw a couple at him first, so that Sullivan he missed him.
Were you at that show? Because I was in the Virgin.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's my argument. I'm talking about those dumbasses. They're legitimately not trying to hurt anyone, but they're just doing karate kicks and being an idiot.
They still can be held responsible, I believe,
Yeah.
if your lawyer's good enough and if you have enough backing and stuff like that. But it's like it is kind of pussy to do that. Actually, he was chased by our friend Cave Dan, who had a bats with nails in it, and he got out of there, and he got out of there in record time. Or else
I remember the name of that band too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't say it on camera because just in case we ever, it was a hardcore band.
Yeah.
It was a hardcore band from Connecticut, I think. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that same kind of shit happened years later. One of my last shows was Burial, and we call this the punch heard around the world. Some kid was like showing off, and our buddy just stepped forward and knocked him the fuck out.
Wasn't he hitting on my ex-wife?
Was he?
Yeah,
I don't know,
I
but
remember.
next thing we know, after the show, he's sitting there with a fucking steak on his eye. You know,
Yeah,
but
that's
like
right.
you could hear the punch over the music we were playing. I didn't really see it happen, but I
I
was
did
told
find the
that.
pictures of Bin Laden that
Oh
I
yeah,
made.
when we had the stuff Bin Laden,
Yeah.
it was the first show we played after 9/11.
Yeah, it was with Mortician.
Oh, was that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I made a Bin Laden. Me and my ex-wife made a Bin Laden.
Yeah, I remember you said I don't know if that was on camera or if that was when we went out to dinner. I don't
Oh, I don't
remember,
Oh,
remember. Oh, you
but I
did
remember you
tell you
telling this. I
though.
remember you telling the story though. But yeah, I
Yeah,
don't remember.
that was
yeah.
hilarious.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to Dead by Dog 2. Tickets in the description box.
Bubbles.
And how to get them. Fucking yeah, we watch a lot of Dead by Dog. I'm pretty. The only thing that tunes me out is the weightlifting shit and the peptides. Then I'm like fast forwarding it. I'm like,
But once you need them, to Leanne, once shit catches up, and once your knee starts hurting, you want to learn about that BPC 157. You're gonna be hitting up the dog.
I know.
Right there.
I will have to hit up the dog, and I will have to fucking pay him for the dog coaching. You know.
No, I would just do it for you. I would do it for free. And I'll just give you sources shit for free. You know what I mean? Of course,
Oh,
you know.
that's
But
cool. So far so good. I haven't died, and that's the important thing, I guess.
You're
And
gonna be skinny like me.
yeah, it's not
Except for
that.
this.
I'm fat, but I have way fewer health problems.
yeah,
Oh,
but dude, we got to get because since you're not gonna work out or whatever, you should at least be on Reddit True Tide then.
what's that?
You listen to the goddamn channel, homie.
I'm on
Hey, watch
Trulicity.
the back catalog,
That's
bro.
Yeah, but I can't watch the
it's the third tier GLP that's on the market now. You hear about GLPs. There's Ozempic,
Yeah,
there's tirzepatide, right? Ozempic is fucking trash. That's the first one. Tirzepatide is fine. GLP-3, or known as retatrutide, which is not even on the market yet, but you can get it legally, 100% legally,
yeah.
as a research chemical. It's amazing, dude, and it has a ton of health benefits. Tons. Dude, there's people that are taking it that are not even fat just for the longevity effects on it.
Yeah, I
And
like
trust me, you will lose weight, 100% guaranteed.
I don't take the GLP-1 to lose weight just to keep my blood sugar in check because it's fucking
That's what's created. That's what they're created for. They're created
yeah,
for diabetes, but they got
yeah,
prescribed for weight loss because they're so effective. But keep in mind, it's called GLP-3 because there's three dual agonists.
yeah,
There's three components to losing weight. Ozempic, there's just one. It's GLP.
yeah.
Tirzepatide, there's two. It's GLP, GIP. The retatrutide is GLP, GIP, and glucagon. It's three ways of losing weight, and it controls blood sugar. It reduces inflammation. It improves your cholesterol profile, dude. It's like, dude, even they're studying it right now in the trials for even arthritis and stuff because a lot of people are taking it. They're like, dude, my joint pain's like gone.
I'm gonna have to try that now.
Yeah, like what are you?
Dude, it's like the
Listen to
people
that
that are
shit.
using it. I'm telling you, they're like, dude, this is literally like the greatest thing that's created, and no exaggeration, the last 50 years.
You know, call me a luddite or an old head, but like I remember when they were giving out OxyContins for everything, for fucking wisdom tooth surgery, for fucking headaches, and it's like I was the only one around. Like, yeah, sounds too
That's
good to be
different. You're
true.
talking about that's different because that's like that. Those have no health benefits.
Right,
We're
but
not.
like, what about this stuff? Like, do they know long-term effects of this GLP-3
Well,
stuff?
okay, so that's the only goddamn argument you have. But keep in mind that here's the difference between you're talking about OxyContin and shit. That's
Right.
literally a pharmaceutical man-made drug.
Hmm.
These are peptides, meaning what? Everything I just said: GLP, GIP, and glucagon. Those are three peptide hormones that your body produces right now. You don't produce OxyContin, brah.
Yeah, I know that.
There's a huge.
Yeah,
So what I'm saying is, you're taking something that you already produce. Like it's like, how dangerous can it be?
right. Like human growth hormone.
Correct. That's a peptide. That's a peptide. It's all peptides are strains of amino acids. That's it.
Yeah. And what do you
Like they're
inject
your
these
body
things?
literally produces them. Like they're technically these GLPs they're sold because they have to be sold as patented pharmaceuticals. They're not drugs. They're technically so all these natural fags that want to come in here and rip on it. I'm like, it is natural fag. It's a peptide. Your body produces it, you dumb fuck. But
I,
now, yes, if there's certain shit, yeah, ibuprofen or muscle relaxer shit. No, that's not natural.
one of my friends fucking said something the other day. He's like, you know your friend the dog out there? I'm like, yeah. He's like, he looks like he juices. I'm like, well, he's been totally open that he's taken stuff
And
before.
that there's argument on that too. Like, for example, if you take testosterone, right? There's
Yeah,
guys like, how is that not natural? Like your body produces it. Like, okay, so I just take more than your body can produce. Is that not
yeah.
natural? I don't know. You tell me.
It
And
is.
here's the thing: is some people are like, well, you're not. It's like, does it matter? Like, what's the like? Do you get like a extra pat on the back? Do you get a like? Are you in competition with somebody? Like,
Right.
what does it matter? Like, are you? Do you want like a reward for your natural? Or this guy's not. Like, what is this? What the
Yeah,
fuck are we
like
talking about here?
it's
It's
like
just, dude. It's just literally like it's the equivalent of this. You're taking advantage of technology in your time that you alive.
yeah,
That's literally like the Amish guy looking at you and be like, Ian, you drive a car. That's not natural. I ride my horse and buggy. That's the natural way. You'd be like, bitch, so you're behind in the times. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, exactly. That's what I
Like,
would.
that's all it is. So when people like to say shit like that, it's like, okay, so you're just admitting to being fucking stupid. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I am ignorant about just about everything health related, other than the big
That's
stuff.
what you got the dog for. And you got to listen
Yeah,
in on those. You got to listen in on those episodes. You got to tune
I
in.
remember peptides. I heard peptides, and as soon as I hear peptides, my eyes start glazing over, and I'm like,
Those dude, you need the peptides more than anyone, homeboy. You need to be
fucking
tuning in
take
harder. You need to be putting those on replay.
fucking special
I'll put
chem.
tell you that I get you on the dog source of Reddit True Tide, hook you up with the source, and I'm telling you right now, you'll be hitting me by dead by dog. You're like, dude, this shit changed my life, and I'm dead fucking serious. I'm serious, so hard, dude. I'm dead serious
Yeah,
because there's people that like there's like people on my wife's side, and she had friends, and I steer them in, and I just tell them how to do it, the protocols and shit.
yeah.
And that, dude, I've had two of them, females, crying like you've literally changed my life, like literally changed my life.
Oh, maybe you should recommend it to that commenter who was giving you shit the other day. The fucking
Which one was that?
that one woman the
Oh,
you did a video about, how she said,
the woman, yeah.
yeah, the woman. She's commented before.
She
It's
did
like
a
two
Zoom.
videos
I never
ago.
had, but I never had one do a Zoom.
No. It
No,
was you were just going off on her on
yeah, she left a comment or something.
I can let me see what it's called.
He's gonna go to the back catalog
I'll go
right
in the
now.
back catalog,
Because it
bro.
was like 2 days ago and shit.
Well, what did I
So
say? I don't remember. Like, what did I say? Like, what was it about?
uh,
I'll tell you in a second.
it
Okay.
was some it was something about there was money grubbing. There was bitching
Oh, was
about
it a chick that said, "Yeah, I charge for everything," or
yeah, yeah, that
oh
was
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And
It's
so
like, but again, dude, you're an idiot.
Going
Like
over chimpanzee comments. No.
that's
no,
the Jimmy. That's Jimmy
that's
shit
Jimmy
one.
from
Yeah.
the block. Oh, that from the depth shirt. You got to make one that says fucking like Jimmy and then from the block and that fucking lettering for your fucking
We might be doing a Zoom together, man. If he could get a schedule, he's Mister. It's funny. He's like, he did finally email. We went back and forth, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm working." I'm like, "Dude, you ain't busier than me, brah."
yeah.
Right? I didn't say that, but I mean, I
Who's
was like, "Well,
pushing
let me."
for it?
What's
His
that?
listeners? Is his listeners pushing for it?
Look, it don't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I do have to kind of like not being an idiot because there's a part of it like I'm known for in my life. I'm calling people out that I've stumbled across that like they literally are handed a free lottery ticket and they don't go and cash it, meaning opportunity.
Yeah,
And I got to take my own advice. And it's like, look, dude, this is a thing that's going to get a fuckload of views. Just do it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, and I realize it because that's what people want, So it's like, just if I don't do it just because it's like, oh, our schedule don't line up, I'm an idiot.
I like
And I admit that because that's what people want to see. It. That's what they want to see. Like, it's like at the end of the day, you do this. I mean, I'm not making these videos to talk to myself. It's for views,
yeah,
Cunts love drama.
yeah.
That's
Cunts love drama.
Like
yeah.
I do like I can't lie, I love the drama. I like the interviews. People are like, dog, stop with the fucking interviews. This is torture, even for the
Oh,
last
really? Most of the
Punisher
people like these,
2.0.
dude. The people really. Well, who they say that about? Because
Oh,
people use.
just with the Punisher and the
Oh, but that's
Punisher.
not an interview, bro. That's a paid Zoom ski.
Yeah,
That's not an interview. I'm not interviewing him. He's just he's talking to me.
right. And it's that I love them all. I like the interviews. I like the paid skis. I like seeing the devils and either
Yeah, but
judging.
you're kind of you looking at it the kind of the correct way. For example, like the Punishers and shit like that. People get upset, but you're kind of like me, almost like there's a part of me I'm like, Jesus fuck, man, this is so bad. Do I even post it? But I'm just flipping that negative to the positive. I was like, it's so bad that it's actually good because
Oh
you
yeah.
can't help but
I'm
laugh.
watching. I'm waiting for the dog to break. I'm waiting for you to either
Yeah.
crack into a
Dude,
smile
it
or
was
just like, what the fuck?
dude.
You
If
know?
you get to the point, if you listen carefully towards the end, you can kind of tell that I am the
Well,
way
he
that I'm
was.
kind of like trying to like, all right, dude, I gotta go. Like you could tell, like yeah, it's like if anyone that, for example, like if like Lindsay or something heard, she'd
Yeah.
be like, "Oh yeah, he's annoyed. He's being very nice because you paid, but
Yeah.
he's fucking annoyed as hell."
Well, there was some passive aggressive stuff in there. That's how I was reading it, and it's like, I just was thinking to myself, dog doesn't go for that shit. Like, you're not, you're a straight ahead dude, and a lot of people nowadays are cunty and they're passive aggressive and stuff like that.
I think that was the Rainbow guy. They were saying there's some passive aggressive shit in
Yeah,
there.
well, I
Yeah,
thought he was being passive aggressive with his comments and the this and the that. The just kind of joking questions. But then again, that could just be him
No, I think
mixing
he was
his.
hitting on the dog.
He could have been, but I
Yep,
mean,
he was hitting on you, man. He
it,
wanted to, he wanted to taste the little dog action, you
oh
know?
God, yeah.
Mhm. He wanted it doggy style.
Yes, he did.
Muscles and everything, dude.
Yeah.
I don't spend time talking about your muscles. You're a dude.
Just-
You're in shape.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time going over your fucking looks.
Dude, I knew it's funny
I'm
because
surprised he didn't ask you your penis size. They were like,
I know,
"Hey."
dude, because dude, I already knew I was dealing with weird city. Like literally the first 10 seconds. Jesus, you're you or whatever the hell he said,
Yeah.
and because it threw me off guard too. Because
He
I'm
was
like,
gonna say cute, but he had to, change that
but
up
I,
a
I
little
guess,
bit.
but I guess slightly to his defense because it threw me off. Because I called him like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm using the same camera. He's like, well, I've never seen your videos. I'm like, oh, well, Jesus fuck, how the hell you on the Zoom then? Like, if you never
Yeah,
seen me, so
you
I just
should have.
assumed that he's seen me.
And so when he says the thing about gay, I'm like, uh, watch his back
Yeah.
catalog, bro.
It's like, yeah,
Right.
Everyone in the fucking room was like, "What? You handled it great, though." You're like, "Look, dude, I don't give a fuck."
yeah. It's like, yeah, I've been talking like that since, the 80s and stuff like
Fuck
that.
yeah.
90s. I've still talked like that. Doesn't mean fucking anything, it's just,
Yeah.
that's fucking gay. You're a fag,
It
whatever. I
means
call him a fag all the time.
Yeah, if you
100%.
Doesn't mean shit.
call someone out like that, you're probably not gonna be happy because it's not gonna get you any social net worth. It might get you screamed at, shouted at.
But dude, what confuses me the most is like, for example, if it would have been like a 16-year-old kid who got into death metal 6 months ago and he said that to me, I'd be like, all right, I kind of see where he's coming from because his generation doesn't know. But this guy was literally my age or older, and he's in the death metal scene. I think a scene that's supposed to be around extreme topics. So he's been in this 30 years. I'm like, how would this even cross your mind to bring up? Like, I don't understand. Like that's your world. Like you should be used to it. Like I don't get it.
Like, how did you get into this without, like, you must have gotten into some kind of safe space thing? It's like, and it's not a safe space. This is real life. This is whatever. It's fantasy imagery. It's
Dude, it's
brutality.
kind of, in all honesty, part of it is almost escaping that whole normie outside that you're not supposed to say this, you're not supposed to do this. It's the outside
free
world of
speech
that.
zone. Yeah,
You
it's
can
for a
sing
lot.
about rape, but don't say gay.
Well,
Yeah,
that's why
I know,
some of
exactly.
these,
It makes no
these new
sense.
bands don't get it. They're like talking about this. Oh, we don't want to hurt anyone. I'm not trying to fucking hurt anyone, but it's death metal for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
If it's not offensive, then you're doing something fucking wrong. On some level, it's got to be offensive to someone. It's not just pure shock value. Just
I'm definitely not changing my lingo because some guy goes, "That's mean."
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't give two fucks.
So what?
I really don't.
so fucking what?
It's
Dude,
like-
not only that, especially the way I see it too, is like, homeboy, you came knocking on my door. It's not like I came to your house and I invited myself, and it's like, hey, we don't use that kind of talk in this house. I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, well, I am in your house, maybe, I guess. I was like, dude, you came to me.
He seemed to give up on it after that, as much as you defended yourself. So it took the sting right out of it. It's like, yeah, it's not worthy of fucking getting all in a twist over.
If my oldest brother does go to Dead by Dog, you'll see how him and I talk, and you're gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
you guys are."
can't get his older brother on camera.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, okay."
No, I know a few guys, dude. I got a few buddies that like that I wouldn't be able to get onto. Like for example, well, yeah, just like you, and you're not familiar with fucking Antichrist Kramer.
No, but that's the best nickname in the fucking universe.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, that guy, like, I mean, yeah, he'll have to be given the pep talk because he'll be throwing the N bombs for left and right. I'm like, oh well, dude, I can't post that. You're gonna get me fucking, you're gonna get my whole channel yanked down.
That would never happen with us, right?
Right.
Bombs.
No,
But him, like, dude, like he's the extreme, he's the real fucking deal.
Yeah, we're not real deal. We just say whatever we
Yeah.
fucking
So I mean, like, because we talked about doing an interview, like when he comes up, and that dude Adel, that's gonna like break the internet because he's never done one.
Yeah.
And I mean, I already gave him the prep. I'm like, well, you do. It's like you're gonna have to PC it a little bit too.
Yeah, you don't want to
write a script.
You don't want to
Yeah.
filter the dude, but you're up against the terms of service. And, you know,
Yeah.
if
Or
you're gonna try to keep the channel,
or it'll be what I hate to do, and I'll have to pay someone to do it because I don't have to do it. I was like, or say whatever the fuck you want, but I'm gonna have to edit it.
yeah.
Beep.
There's gonna be the beep. There's gonna be the beeps.
Beep
Because
by
I was like,
dog,
yeah.
and then the it'll have to be behind a paywall, and your members only.
Or yeah, doing a members only.
Go get it, a fucking ham and eggers and above.
Yeah.
I'll have to do a 4th tier package. No pussies allowed because they'll be offended for sure.
Cunts not included.
Men only.
Yeah.
Men and
Yeah,
adults
men
only. Yeah. Fucking
Very, very offensive.
Yeah.
If
So
you don't like it, tough shit.
I don't know what we're gonna do with all these fucking records. I mean, we're gonna. Oh, I'm trying to get a hold of one dude who was the first guy.
What you do? You guys are killing me, man. First, dude, I was like pulling teeth to ask for any copies from you. Now you don't know what the fuck to do with them.
Oh, it's
Both of you
I
guys,
was like- I was
you're
like
guilty
immediately
too,
like-
Devin. Devin, you're like,
I said I
bro.
got 30. I said I got you 30.
I was immediately like, me and Devin
but
were
the
like,
other guys,
yeah, the other
they
guys
want
want
theirs.
the other guys want theirs, and they're not. It's hard to group them into this discussion for one reason or another. You can't get a hold of them as easy as me and Devin. Just and we were the ones that were go getting enough to get it done. So it's like, okay, but we didn't want to fuck with their shit. We wanted us. I was like, yeah, sell mine back. I mean,
yeah, then we're both like right off the bat. We're like, yeah,
I want people to get them. I want
Yeah.
people that don't know me to get
Let's see
them.
where we're at. I mean, worst case scenario. I mean, hell, we might even be sold out of the repress then by Dead by Dog. And if not, we could sell both versions, first pressing, and we do that all the time. Like where it's like we have the different variants. You know what I mean?
I wanted to say one thing. Matthew Majoris, he was a watcher of your channel a couple of years ago when
Okay.
you first said something about burial, and he tracked me down on this video, and I want to get a hold of him. I can't get a hold of him through YouTube and shit like that. So get a hold of the fucking dog, get my contact information. I'm going to send you out a fucking free LP.
And again, don't be a retard, Matthew. My email is in the fucking description box of every fucking video, including this video you're watching right now.
I'm
I'm
an
the
idiot
easiest-
with
I'm the
technology.
easiest person. I'm hands down the easiest person in the death metal scene to get a hold of.
I'm an idiot with
Hands down.
technology. Period. I don't know any of this shit.
No, but if he contacts me, I
I
can.
gotta get a hold of you.
Yeah.
And
So
if Rob Klein from Pessimist is out there, I'm looking for him. I want to talk to him from back in the day. So if he's watching this, by any chance,
or anybody knows them.
get in touch with the dog. Get my contact info. Fucking, I wanna talk to a lot of the dudes from back in the day. I mean, and maybe you're gonna be at Dead by Dog too. And
Oh, yeah.
that's gonna be the best place to get a hold of me and Devin and
Lividity.
Lividity.
Yeah, could say see if those guys get a hold of
Oh
us.
yeah. Love for them to show up. Either in Ohio, either at the Death Fest or Dead by Dog 2, or just hanging
Well,
out.
Dave licks balls at fucking replying emails too. I have set up. I did contact him. Dave Kibler, the LPs for Lividity. Do 3 different LPs to Show Us Your Tits, Age of Clitoral Decay, and the second full length, Till and Sick. He said yes to all my ideas and shit, and then I asked for files. He said, I forget what he said. Nonetheless, it's 2 emails, and I still haven't heard back from him again. Like, I mean, it's only been like a week or so, and he wasn't fast for the bottom line is he'll get back, but he sucks at emails too.
Yeah, I don't get it because email's instantaneous. Text, email, it's like unless it's an old email, then like I want to, if you don't have a reply from me, it's either because I never got a message or I don't want to fucking say anything, or it's junk mail or something
I
like
get
that.
back to everybody, and I get back at any hours of the day. It don't
Yeah.
matter
So
because I don't fucking sleep. So
when we heard you were interested,
Yeah.
that's immediately me and Devin started.
I think your brother was texting me or emailing me at like 3 a.m, right? 3:05 in the morning. There you go.
Yeah, good chance. to
I'm
get
always
one of
up.
us, Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm up, I'm not up in the early part of the day usually. I'm watching Dead by Dog somewhere between 9 and noon.
guy sent me a message this morning. I'm like, you watch today's?
I'm like, yep, watching it right now.
Cleared it.
If you want, you can send Dennis my info.
Oh
You
yeah.
can email me. You got my email.
Yeah, I'll send them. Yeah.
Yeah, and Seth
Yeah.
too.
Great
Yes,
dude.
They were fucking
I
great.
talked to them. I talked to them on WhatsApp now.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They're
I'll
awesome.
send.
I don't
Seth,
even know what that is.
we're loving.
So, like I said, I know nothing about
I love
technology.
It's
I love
basically
the
like
Death by
texting. It's
Seth
basically
shit.
like texting and phone calls, but for overseas.
All right.
Well, like I cannot fucking believe like Seth doesn't like fucking Black Sabbath. I mean, I get it.
Well,
But
I don't either.
That's the origin of like fucking. I can't believe he just said that. So I
Now-
didn't meant it,
see,
bro. I
now-
love that shit. You know.
People think you have to like Black
No, you
Sabbath.
don't have
I
to.
think-
You don't have
Exactly.
to.
Black Sabbath, tiny
Oh
post,
God, it's
man.
blasphemy!
Gay.
Jesus Christ!
Gay, man. Might as well just put it in my butt.
Like he's right. They're
Gay.
totally Christian. They're never like,
Yeah.
anti-Christian.
I don't
Like,
care if
Those
they were
crosses are on the
Christian or
wrong side
satanic.
up.
They
He said those
suck.
got those crosses the wrong side up.
Yeah, exactly. I always thought that. And they got the fucking ankh. It's like, yeah, just fucking.
Wait, guys, I'm gonna have to actually wrap it up here because my battery hit 10% now.
All
I
right,
gotta
dude.
take a massive piss, and I got a few things I gotta wrap up. But well, we're at over an hour and a half though. That seemed like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it
fucking free game for all you fucking.
did. But don't forget to give Dennis and Seth our.
But I will. I'll give them your contact. Yeah. I'll send them both your
And
contact.
Matthew Majoris, contact the dog, get a free record for fucking starting this ball rolling.
And now we gotta go book our hotels and everything for Dead by Dog, and we gotta get one more ticket.
Yep.
Yeah. So all you guys, look on the Hell's Open Warehouse and Dead by Dog at Ohio Death Fest. These two nutballs will be out there. So you come out and say hi. You can bring your burial LP CDs. Come and get them signed. The whole 9 yards. It's gonna be a huge hank like Baxter said. It's gonna be a party, bro.
It's gonna be a party.
Take
Smoke
it
some
easy, dog.
weed, drink some beers.
Yeah,
A party.
come on out. Make sure to bring your buds, bro.
All
Hi
right,
guys,
my
man. It was
man,
good
dude.
talking as always.
All right,
Good
have a
talking,
good one, brother.
Take
All right,
care.
later, dudes.